Hey everyone, welcome to another session of, I don't even know what number it is right now. 21?
Boy, it'd be easy if you recorded all these and then posted them.
Is
Yes,
it like
it would.
60 something?
Some number above
64.
5, definitely below 100 still.
At least 3.
We're not yet syndicated.
3,
Welcome to War
take
and
it or
Peace.
leave it.
We last left off with the party chasing after the kidnapped Brightleaf. They met with some of Brightleaf's pursuers and had parley for what it was worth. They did not take any particular deal from the elves who offered parley, and instead opted to meet with the rest of their squad, who was headed to Woodfall, just due north. So, after another night or so, the party got robbed by a dragon on the snowy path.
We don't talk about that.
We don't tell about that in the great annals of the Whispers of the Gales adventuring. No, stayed another night in another abandoned village, and then on the road north, when they finally hit a road, they ran into a strange fella smoking a cigar on the path, who appeared to have lost some of his traveling companions. Cleek offered to assist and actually managed to round up 2 of them, while the silvery dragonborn fellow, who offered his name as Ernesto, sort of hung out with the party and chatted and smoked cigarettes and cigars, actually. Very, very fine, large cigars. And it was Cleek coming back as the snows continued to deepen and thicken, coming back with 2 other figures, one of whom Bron recognized, and we come back to live mode, as it were. So we got the snows swirling. Bron, you took a drag off the cigar and then completely forgot it was in your hand, and it is now gone out in the snow as you look and see Broseph Lightstrider. Little older, but that's him.
Bro.
Yeah, bro, this is all you, buddy.
My
Hey,
characters.
bud.
Lightstrider, he says.
Huh?
He starts taking steps forward.
What?
Uh,
What's happening?
Bron, what's up?
You alright?
Gonna push you out of the way, Ren.
No.
He's not gonna move. He's basically gonna stand at his wall. What are you doing?
Get out of my way.
Whoa,
What are you doing?
Roll perception.
Why
What's
isn't the
going
sheet
on
loaded? Alright, I know it's a +3, so.
Ren is going into shell mode,
+6.
so he's a lot harder to move.
That's perception.
You, Cleek, you in particular, because you're very close to them, will notice that both the human and the robot man have metal man, I'll say, because whatever what your context is. But the metal man and the man with the green scale armor both stiffen and tense as they see one of your party members kind of approaching through the snow with what appears to be some sort of intent. Apparently they noticed.
Yeah, I'm looking back and forth between both parties, extremely confused. I don't know what's happening here, and I'm concerned.
Okay. Then I will ask you, since you rolled such good perception, to also real quickly roll insight, Cleek.
Whoa.
That'll do it.
Oh.
So Cleek,
Oh!
you will notice a look pass between the metal face that doesn't really have much of an expression. It's more about the way it moves. And it has a little bit of a subtle nod of deference to the human person who's come with you. And a look passes between them. And they both, while tensed, seem to relax a little bit and continue to watch. So, Cleek, that's what you see with your excellent rolls.
They have a plan of some kind.
Hey, bro,
they have
with my
something.
passive insight, what can I glean from your emotions?
He's really angry.
Oh,
Pissed.
Bron, what's gone into you, buddy?
Hey, yo, you alright, Bron?
That man.
Yeah. Alright, great. I know a lot of people too.
Bron?
What are you getting at, Bron?
He's a Cellulite.
And
So you
He
what?
needs to die.
Huh?
say that again, Bron. He needs to what?
He needs to die.
Go ahead,
no.
and anyone who heard that, you can roll a religion check if you don't already know. Drone, I will actually give you advantage on this one, Drone.
Nope.
I think that's a +0 for
I
me.
got
So
+1 change because I was silly.
I will
At
say
11.
that
Yeah.
I am so
Drone-
immensely
Drone-
confused and surprised.
Drone, you know a little bit about Saloon. You just know that it's a hated figure in the lore of the Shar worshippers. Cleek, you've heard more tales about how Saloon is a deity associated with the great silver moon that flows through the sky, but little more than that. You know that it's an associated deity with that entity, whatever your culture calls it. But you know that Saloon is associated with the moons when you hear.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa! Whatever
Saloon.
this has to do with Celine and the moon, we aren't having any holy wars here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Bron, we can't kill people after we rescue them. Okay, we don't do that.
Cleek, the human, will kind of like walk up to you and gently put his hand on your shoulder and lean over and be like, "It's Saloon." But that's okay.
Yeah, Cleek, it's Saloon, buddy. Oh. Yeah, Bron, no, we're not doing this. We've got places to be. We're on a bit of a time crunch right now.
Oh, this will only take me a moment.
No,
We're not going on a crusade for some religious deity.
We don't
I'm
kill
gonna
people.
spread my wings, just kind of putting some separator between the two groups.
Bron, you can hunt him down all you want on your own time. You're not on your own time right now. We don't kill people after we rescue them.
At this point, Ernesto has pulled out another cigar and has lit it from out.
His name was already given away by the metal wingnut.
No, I know, but
He calls him
but
right, Ernesto. Yeah,
he's smoking his cigar there, and he's saying, just kind of watching the five of you as you all argue over things.
Okay, Bron, just take a deep breath. We've got places to be. Just leave it.
Bron will take a deep breath.
There you go. Relax. Think happy thoughts. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So at this point, Broseph Lightstrider is going to step forward, and the metal man is going to kind of step up and kind of follow him up there. But his hands are open. You know, he's not holding a weapon. His shield is slung over his back, and he kind of just gestures and says,
"Don't,
Brother Maldin."
Oh no.
I need to know something of you.
Oh,
Just
You
looking
stand
at
here before me. When was the last time that we met?
I think you know.
I know what I remember, but I don't think it will be the same.
okay.
Yeah. It won't.
Yeah, no, okay. Both of you, put your pants back on. We're not doing this.
I'm gonna ask Ernesto. Hey, yo. So, is this all your friends? We find them all?
No, there's two other ones. One kind of like me, a little shorter, kind
Oh,
of thicker,
boy.
wider though, and one kind of like the silvery guy over there. Not human, all right, but you get it.
He's not?
What?
Look.
No, kind of like a scarecrow or something.
Oh, okay. Can you, with
He's
your?
shinier than most scarecrows.
Oh boy. Can you find your
Not
friend?
that you're not shiny, too.
All right, Ernesto. Can you find your friends now without our help? You've got your two buddies there. I think you could find them on your own, right? We need to get going.
He kind of like glances around, gestures a little bit with the cigar butt, and is like, "Well, I mean, not in this.
Well,
Surprised your buddy found him, but yeah, I'm sure we could go the rest of the way. Thank you for your trouble."
oh, let me try to think if there's anything I could do to. Can't think of nothing. Nope. Okay. Well, we are going to get going, Bron. We have places to be. Before we go, I got a question for you, Ernesto.
Yeah.
You haven't heard any shanty singing folks lately, have you?
One moment.
Oh. Oh no. Boy, do I need to pull up that sheet for you so you know what that would be? Or do you have it?
No, I got what I need.
Uh,
Well,
All right.
I haven't heard anything like that, but we were heading up to a town a little northeast of here when we got separated. So, I mean, maybe something up there.
Okay. One more question. Does the name Blackwind mean anything to you?
No, should it?
Or your friends?
You'd have to ask him.
Yeah, other god guy, metal guy, sea shanties, Blackwind, any of that ringing any bells?
I believe he's called a Warforged.
I don't fucking care what he's called.
Respect based.
They look at one another. The human calls back. I haven't heard of any black wind.
Okay. Alright. So, haven't heard about the Gale Storm either. Great. Good to know. Okay. Bron, let's get on out of here. We got a town to get to.
Is the party going to part ways amicably? With,
I fucking hope so.
Me too.
That's up to Bron at this point.
I was really expecting Broseph to immediately start throwing.
I was I was kind of expecting some insulting words that were going to provoke a fight.
Drone's gonna start like he's impatient. He's like, finally.
Yep. Let's go. Bron, come on, hurry
Brent's
up.
gonna go back to his extended mode so he can move at his full capacity.
Let's go, buddy.
As I walk by, I'm just gonna smile at
Oh,
Broseph.
gee. Alrighty. And let's get on out of
Roll insight.
here. Oh.
Ain't got no time because he got all you. Ain't got no
Ooh.
time with me.
Oh.
Ooh, damn.
Uh-oh.
Damn near net 20'd it. Okay. Well, with an over 20, you can tell on his face as he watches you, it stays level, right? Like it's like a face made of stone. But it's something in the eyes. You can tell that there's a little bit of sadness and confusion. Mostly confusion.
I'll be back for you later,
Right.
Broseph Lightstrider.
Let's go. Good grief. What is
I'll
it with
wait
you?
for that moment. Braun mauled in.
What is it with you godly people and always having fights?
They use it to define their entire personality sometimes.
What sounds like the religious.
I
Yeah.
think the term's a fanatic.
Damn. Excuse you.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
Religious
like
just,
a
adept
saint,
is
if you
what we
ask.
prefer to call it.
let's just go and forget about this. Good grief. Away we go.
I enjoy a holy war as much as the next guy, but please
Very good.
avoid it
And then
today.
Bron charges back on his horse and kills them all.
Pike in hand, charging at.
All right, so you leave the group on the roadway and
Yes.
continue heading to the northeast along the road. It
Yep.
was about 2 in the afternoon when you ran into this group, but it's dark because of the storm clouds, and it's hard to see because of the blizzard. So I'm just going to have everyone roll a survival check with advantage because of the extreme conditions as you are traveling through the blizzard, and I will have one person.
Wait, with
try-
advantage?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have the winter gear.
Wait, are you trying Constitution saving throw or survival?
Oh, sorry. No, thank you. You get the Constitution save with advantage, and then I want one person to roll the survival check as they lead the pack. And I'm guessing.
Well, I rolled the survival check.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go
And
with
there's my
natural
con
20
save.
on the first one. So you make it through the snows with no problem. But yeah, the con saves.
If
Okay.
we're going with con saves, that'd be a 14 then instead of a 10.
Okay.
I'm made of pretty stern stuff. I think you can tell.
Okay, yeah, you all actually end up doing just fine. Drone, you have the hardest time of it, but you do manage to stay warm enough on the trail, and it is just about nightfall, actually, when you reach the wooden palisade gates of Woodfall. And your first tell that you're getting close.
Are they
is,
standing up?
Yeah, they're upwards. They're upright.
Lies.
They're palisades. As you approach, you see that the footprints that make the trail have mashed it a little bit more. As you were traveling, it was getting thicker and harder to tell where the trail was. That's what the survival check was for. But Cleek, you've found it very easily. Woodfall. Well, it was difficult to tell that you reached the spot because there's no real forest around Woodfall. It has now become a sort of like base camp where lumber camps farther up into the hills have to find their way. And it has become something of a town, hence the palisades and such. It's not just a woodworking camp. So as you get here, you kind of, through the blizzard, reach the walls before you see that you've found the town. Cleek, you're having to stay pretty close to ground in order to not get lost yourself, but with frequent, jumps back up and down. You can find the trail. It has gotten quite thick of a blizzard, and so as you find your way in through the gate, you see that there are a few guards at the gates, but they have kind of pulled back. And as your group moves in through the snow, they seem a little disinclined to come out and stop you. You all appear to be moving through the snow, trying to get shelter, and that seems to be a pretty clear reason to let you in, sort of thing. But you notice as you come in that a couple of them break off and follow you. So you have a couple guards just kind of following you as you head into town. And in this town, there are a couple of different places to go. So I'm going to ask you where you'd like to go.
Is it actually occupied?
It has guards out front. Yes,
There's
it's
people.
occupied.
Okay.
Okay, the nearest tavern.
Okay.
All in favor?
Sure.
Dron's gonna kind of like look at the guards, like, "Hey, we got an escort." He's kind of shivering.
Yeah, definitely nearest tavern.
We're dealing with some weird stuff with this weather. No trouble inside, you hear?
Yep, where's the tavern? And somewhere to drink.
Tavern's full. Town's pretty full, so do your best, but it's just down the way, and he kind of points. And so I'm going to list for you. There is the trading post, the brewery, and the inn and the market square that might all have places to get sloshed. So,
The inn.
to
Or
the
the
inn.
brewery.
Inn or the brewery. The trading post also has a pretty good bar underground.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rand's gonna check out the trading post.
Are you going to stick together or break apart as soon as you get into town?
Oh, fuck. No, we're all going to one place together. We're not doing this.
This is now an argument that you guys are having in the middle of the road in the middle of town, having just gotten directions, with one guard kind of still eyeing you as the others head back to their posts.
I need to pick up some supplies. I'll be back really quickly.
Yeah, I need to pick up some food. I'm running low on the rations.
Okay. Oh, okay. As long as there's two of you going together. Let me look at my book for just a quick second here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at my special book. Did I write it down? I could swear I wrote down who's in this book. Yep.
If this is for sending, I know it's me,
Okay.
me, Cleek, and Bro.
Okay, so Cleek, Drone, or Bron, one of you has to go with them. Or I have to go with them, but I want to go to the brewery. So
Drone
does not seem like he wants to volunteer.
Grown, capable adults. We don't need an escort.
Nah, you. No, we're not. We're not. No. The last
So
time
if you guys, if we can hit the tannery or leather worker, if there is one.
The last time I let you off on your own rent, you bought a dog. Just saying.
I still have the hide from that deer and some other stuff.
All right, Cleek, you go with them. You're up, Cleek. You're going with them.
I volunteered to do that. Yeah.
Yep.
I volunteer as tribute.
Everybody else with me to the brewery. Let's go.
I have a question. Can that book be damaged?
Nope.
I mean, you can damage it, but I will just have it regenerate in funny ways.
Yeah, because it says once it's damaged, you have to perform a long rest to regain it.
No, it doesn't say that. It says if I lose the book.
So if you burn the book, it is considered lost. You would have to summon it again. Is what I'm getting.
Burn it at your own risk.
That does require an interpretation on whether or not, as a magic item, it can be destroyed. If and lost is any interpretation where the user no longer has it. So if you lose it by misplacing it, if you lose it by someone steals it, if you lose it by someone destroys it,
yep,
you get
burn
it.
The thing is, you can destroy spell books. I can see why you can also destroy this. That's what I'm getting at.
No, that makes sense. It's just about whether or not you.
But it'll come back.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
It's just about the time expenditure to make it come back then.
It literally has nothing to do with anything. I'm just curious. Like, can you destroy it? Is there ways to destroy it?
Hadn't
I'm
considered
not
it, now I
telling
am.
you.
I don't know. Let's
Try
find out.
and find out. See what happens.
I don't plan on doing that. I was just
That-
curious.
Well, then you find out if it ever happens.
So we are headed to the brewery and the trading post. Who wants to go first to where and what?
Fuck it, I want to go first.
So,
Yeah, Drone
trading
wants to go
post
first.
is-
We're going to the brewery. Let's go.
Yeah.
To the brewery?
Yep.
To the
Yep.
brewery! Alright. So, standard with these multi-level maps, please head to the bottom.
Hey. Holy, where the hell's the bottom?
Hey, it's Eglor. He's hanging out with a drunk dude on the porch.
Yeah, Egor. Yeah, he's just hanging out, doing his thing. Who knows? Maybe his brother's here or something. I don't know. Did he have family? God, I hope not.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good
That
question, though.
That would be a real shame. All right,
I mean, could be a shame. Could also be really funny.
in we go. Open the door. Oh, good grief. I haven't had a good drink in too long. Having to babysit you guys is the worst nightmare of my life. I just want you both to know that.
I actually remember to get food on our adventure, unlike some of the other friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, that was.
I literally scavenge food for everyone on a daily basis.
You're not here.
Shut
Ren
up.
literally helped with that as
Yeah, shut up. You're not here.
As you walk
It's
up
literally
to
my
the,
background feature.
Anybody
as you
hear
walk
that
up
pigeon?
to the front, you find that the double doors are locked.
Son of a bitch.
And you hear a call from the side. Hey, you looking to come inside?
Yeah.
Front door's over here, friend.
Oh, that's fucking confusing. Okay, thanks a bunch. Say, you look like a trustworthy fella.
Ah, well, thanks, stranger. So does you.
Yeah, that's great. Listen, I got a question for you, and there might be something in it for you if I get the answer I'm looking for.
Well, I'm happy to oblige anyone just looking for information.
Well, I'm trying to track down this group of singers that have been going round and about.
You don't look like the man to like a cultured singing and such, but
It's not cultured singing. It's like sea shanties, rambunctious stuff.
and you instantly see a look of dawning realization on his through the drunkenness.
Oh, I'm gonna pull out 2 gold coins right now and go. All right, everything you know, tell me.
Oh, that'll give me a so, and he kind of like just pulls them out of your hand while looking at your and just kind of like palms them and they're gone. And he's like, so what Askin tells you about singing sea shanty folk, what like to, raise them voices and just bellow it out and whatnot.
Yep.
They don't hang out around here, none, because Caskworth doesn't like that type around here. More of a cultured man, you see. And the guy kind of like slouches a little bit and loses his balance, but catches himself on the table.
Oh,
so what I'm saying? Oh, I sloshed a little. So what I'm saying is, if you want to head over to the trading post, I think a couple of them are holed up there, singing away underground, letting it echo up, and
you know what? Here's another gold coin. You've got 3 now. Bron.
So I do, and then he just pulls it out of your hand.
Yep. Bron,
He's remarkably nimble for a drunken man.
Yes, he is. That's impressive. I had just pulled it
my
out.
man's way of the drunken monk.
All right, Bron. Oh wow, Drone. Bron. I think we need to go to the trading post, and we need to go there quick.
fine.
Where were we headed again, guys?
Okay, let me explain why we need to hurry. Remember those people that we met not so long ago that were involved with one of our friends? They were with the guys that we're looking for. That I'm looking for. So they'll know. Is what I'm saying.
All right, I hear you, Captain. Whatever.
Yep. What? Bron, sorry. I'll buy you a drink at the trading. Let's go. Vroom.
God.
poor Bron's like, damn it, I was just about to get inside and warm up, get a drink. Drone's like, son of a bitch, it's so cold out here. This bastard's just running us all over the place already. And we're
Pretty
off
much.
at a dead sprint.
Oh, we're sprinting? Fuck.
Yeah, we're moving. We gotta catch up to our friends.
All right. So it looks like we are now headed to the trading post. So I
I'm
guess
gonna
we're just
gonna write in my book, click, stop, need to
We're-
catch up.
we're just gonna hop our map right over there then. And
Okay, click, stop, need to catch up. The pirates are there at the trading post. Stop, everybody, until we catch up.
so
You can reply to
this one is the middle area is where we will start.
Guys, we need to stop. We need to wait for
Bye.
Cayman.
No. He's gonna keep on moving.
Thank you, Egglor.
He sounds very serious.
He could have came with if he wanted to come with. It's not
No,
his
no,
God.
something's
Hang
wrong.
on.
He wouldn't use this without reason.
Believe
Believe it or not, he usually doesn't talk to me unless he has good reason.
Wow, Click.
Getting under his nerves.
Ren is gonna give out a long sigh. If I swear to God, if this is something to do with his fucking pirate shit, I'm gonna throw him through a window.
Everything is pirate with him.
I'm throwing him through a fucking window.
He is a pirate.
Everything is pirates.
You know what? You
wrong.
can tell him that I'm gonna throw him through a window as well. I don't care. Give him a warning.
I hope this isn't pirate stuff for your sake.
Do I get anything back from Clee?
I hope this isn't pirate stuff for your sake.
I literally said it was pirates.
Wait, what? All I heard was, wait up, we need to catch up.
Yeah, I said, Cleek. Cleek, stop. Need to catch up. Pirates at the trading post.
Yeah, no, literally the issue is that there's pirates at the trading post.
I'm throwing him through a window when he gets here.
That is up to you. I cannot stop you if I wanted to.
He's pretty good at
A
throwing.
lie, you could fucking fly above him.
Don't stop me from grabbing Cayman and tossing him through a window.
Ren, apparently you haven't picked up that he's a pirate. He does pirate
No,
things.
I got that.
all about
But doesn't
pirate
mean it has to
stuff.
be his entire fucking life.
Well, it's hard for it not to be, I guess, because you can't really just, you can't leave the ship whenever you want. It's
not
kind of,
something-
it is your entire life. It's quite literally a lifestyle.
It's not something you can turn off. So do they wait for us to catch up? Or
I
just
don't know.
wait?
Are they waiting? Are they waiting for you?
Cleek appears to be. I don't know what Leon's up to.
I'm not-
Right?
I've had enough pirates! I am not going in there with more pirates. Nope, I'm waiting outside. Nope,
It's like,
waiting outside.
I'll
Nope,
wait for Cayman. Fuck
nope,
that.
nope.
No fucking way. I'm not dealing with
Fine,
that.
I'll go in first. Ren's gonna just walk in first.
All right, Ren goes in.
Where is
Ren's
the
not waiting.
entrance?
All right. The entrance is. I will just reveal it for you. It is right here. The front steps up to the entrance,
I saw that came.
and then
You didn't
Ren.
see shit.
I did. I totally saw it. Ren, as you open the front door, the first thing you're greeted with is a halfling talking to a halfling.
And a fucking Egglor.
No!
Egglor's also there, yes.
He's everywhere. Oh, he's
Egglor's everywhere.
wow.
So you step into the trading post, and you see a halfling and a what looks to be some sort of warhound, with a saddle on its back, haggling for supplies with some very depleted shelves, with the other halfling, who appears to be the proprietor, trying to haggle the prices back up. So the two of them are engaged in some spirited debate. And Ren, go ahead and roll perception for me, please. And in fact, I would also like for Leon and Cleek to roll perception at this time.
I'm gonna stay
Specifically,
outside and actually
the
probably
door
like get up on the roof.
Okay.
Ooh.
12.
Yeah, Ren, you are transfixed by the sight of the fully grown warhound, and so is Rune,
at that.
who is
Would you
quite
look at that,
excited.
Rune? You have an older brother here.
Immediately, the big dog turns around and just kind of looks at Rune, gives it a little bit of a once over, and just turns back and sits. Rune seems upset that they are not being acknowledged as much.
Oh, Papas. Ren's gonna pick up Rune. Come on, let's look at supplies.
One moment, big sir. I'll be right with you. So anyways, I simply can't make my prices that low. You see that the stock coming in is, and so they're arguing about prices. Let's see, Leon and Cleek. Yep, you also rolled poorly.
Poorly, very poorly.
So
It's a bad day for the dice.
I will say though, that after a moment, you see that the stable door opens over here, and out come what look to be 2 Dunwoodington soldiers, and you recognize them because you've seen them before.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, shit. I am going to take a step back and out of the way.
Yeah, they seem fine. They kind of just like nod respectfully to you as they pass by.
I need to be right back. My
Make
food
a
is here.
I'll
What were you gonna say?
I'll whisper to Cleek, bet you 12 gold that they go and come out with Ren.
I'm not betting against that.
So Ren, you may see while you're inside, 2 gnomes actually come in, and they look like some of the soldiers that were, in Dunwoodington where you were earlier, and they kind of like just fan out a little bit and start just looking at different supplies. The proprietor kind of glances around and looks a little sheepish. Yeah, that's about it. In fact, now I will say right around now the squad will arrive, and I will say that Bron,
Which side?
you would get here. Oh, I will say. Let me look at my map real quick. Actually,
Left or right?
You were
At the brewery.
Yep, and you're heading here, so you'd be coming from the right side. So right.
All right.
Ping. Yep, exactly.
Braun. You were saying something about Braun?
I was saying Bron with his horse would have gotten here the fastest, I think, because he moves 80 a turn if he dashes it, and I don't think you guys can beat that with your sprints unless you use like spells and stuff. So
No.
Bron, if you're trying to outrun them, you can get here faster because I think Cayman said he was dashing.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can keep pace easily because you're riding a horse.
Yeah, I'll just keep pace with him. I'll watch his Cayman is just exerting himself while I'm just calmly on my horse.
For as sickly as he looks and as scrawny as he is in comparison to like how corded and muscular and lean like Bron is, dude has endurance. Like he can go for a while. Like he shows remarkable strength when needed, and it's kind of impressive.
Hey, Drone's muscular too.
Yes, he is.
18 in strength.
But that's what I mean. He looks muscular. That's different than like looking sickly and somehow also being strong. The discrepancy is of note.
Oh, where
I'll look around. Cleek. Welcome to the trading post. We're taking bets on who the guards come up with.
Alright. What are the
Cayman,
odds?
Bron, Drone, as you arrive, please roll me perception checks.
Son of a bitch. You know
I
how hard
bet
it is.
You know, we didn't have to sprint here.
there's
Cayman.
two
Shut up.
guards.
Shut
There's
up.
two guards in there right now, and so is Rin. So it
Alright.
also sounds like there's some sort of ruckus about to happen, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Bron, you're the only one who will hear it, but you will hear the sound of many voices raised as if in song.
Oh boy.
You can feel it. You can feel it in your feet as if coming from below.
Okay.
And
So
from within.
Where's the place where all the drinkers are getting to? Where the fuck did Cleek go?
He's right here.
Next to you.
Oh, hey, sorry, you're so, a little bit distracted here. Where's the drinking place? That's where they are.
Let's
Cleek is
Bron.
AFK for the moment, though, so that's also a thing.
Oh, Bron appears to know where he's going.
So
Anybody
this is
hear
the
that music?
trading post.
And inside. Oh, okay, let's go.
Oh, I guess we're going.
Let's go.
Drone,
Stick-
you want to take a bet
just-
on who gets out of here first? Or who gets pulled out in chains?
I'm definitely thinking.
Definitely, definitely Ren.
Yeah. Sorry.
The one person in the party who is not a criminal.
I'll bet on I'll bet on myself, depending on how this goes.
I mean, you're just throwing. Not that I know, but you're threatening to throw someone through a window. So.
All right, Bron, lead the way. Hey, sorry, we're just going to where's everybody get together for drinks around here?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about. Oh, it's down below. He points
Thanks.
over to the right, which is right here.
Oh, yep.
I
Thank you.
will reveal. And now that you come inside, Cayman, and everyone who just came inside, please roll perception once more
Jen.
with advantage.
Do I re-roll? Because I've been inside for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, hot damn!
All right.
I'm gonna say excuse me and gnomish to this guy and just kind of slip by. Hot damn 24. Tell me that's a sea shanty I'm picking up.
Why, in fact,
Oh,
it
shit.
is.
They're sick
It
and drunk.
is.
Yep, I'm hurrying. I was just straight downstairs. Everybody just gets left behind if they don't keep up.
Ah, yes, that's it. That's what it is. There it is.
It's the one, isn't it? The one sea shanty.
Well, yeah, and you will be coming down.
Son of a bitch. Drone Bron, be ready for anything.
All right, let me reveal the map as you come down, and you see.
Oh, it's down here.
Yeah. One sec. Where'd that thing go? Hey, Eglor.
I can't see where I'm putting it, so it could be anywhere.
Go ahead and put him back down, and I'll
Easter egg
surprise you
hunt.
with him. Yeah.
Easter egg hunt wherever. Find the egg.
Hang on, there he is. I don't know where he's gonna be.
I do now. He's
where's
no
Eglor?
longer he's no longer under your mouse. I'll tell you that. Okay, we're doing a reveal areas. So turn order down the stairs is going to be Cayman, who hears the song the clearest, and Bron heard it first, but it didn't make as much sense to him. So there, I've revealed a small amount, and yes, the blah 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 voice is raised in song. Blah, blah, blah,
Can
blah.
I buy my rations full?
Do
Red's just
you have money to buy rations?
I plan on trading goods. It's a trade-in. You trade goods for good.
Hey,
you can
it makes
trade or
perfect
pay.
Broke ass.
So you come
Holy
down.
water with
You come down
25
at the
gold.
start
I plan
of
on
the
selling
second
that.
verse, Cayman, and you hear voices you don't recognize raised in song, along with one that you do.
fuck.
And the words go
Duh.
something like this:
Yep.
Glory to the Black Wind with enigmatic eyes, charts a course through every storm, no longer a surprise, can see through every falsehood and always wins the prize. Take quarter now or meet your fate, a watery demise. And they all start laughing and clinking their drinks together. And Cayman, you come down the stairs to recognize...
Yeah, weirdly enough, some of that is
I'm back.
wrong.
I see the party is here.
From my memory, part of that was not the correct verse.
What's going on?
We hear the pirates.
Oh,
Cayman went
geez.
this way, buddy.
Cayman, you
Cayman
will
went-
recognize the woman standing on the table leading the song as Mad Bridget Lindquist, one of your former crewmates.
Oh, shit. One that I knew in good standing. Mad Bridget.
And
Who?
Eglor comes out of the side room.
Ah! Ah! I've been ignored. Mad Bridget. Former crewmate. Oh.
Mad Bridget Lindquist. I will write that down.
I'm
Lindquist.
guessing she does not like you, Cayman.
I don't know. I don't know what my relationship is to them. That's the fun part. Hey, I spelled it right.
Yes, you did. I figured you would. It was a phonetic one. So
Oh, you were watching me put it in?
so she turns, and as she sees you come down the stairs, she does not seem surprised, and she just kind of gestures with her glass, and some ale sloshes out of it, and she says, "Cayman, welcome back. We've been waiting ever so long for you."
Mad Bridget.
So you'll remember her as. Go ahead and roll history. Let's see how well you remember.
Yeah, let's see. His memory is really strange. Not very good. Yeah, Mad Bridget. Yeah,
You remember that she was
on the
she
ship.
was a solid pirate. She was
Yep.
on the ship. Her
Great.
nickname came from the fact that she fights crazy, but other than that, she's a solid pirate. Like she knows her shit and is loyal. Does her? She's not particularly evil or crazy that you
Great.
remember.
A better person than me. Good to know.
Do I see a bartender anywhere? Or is...
No, there is a marked absence of bartender at this time.
So I'm looking over
where-
at Bron. I'm saying, "Where's the drinks?
Where,
Hey, where's the drinks?"
Yeah, where's the drinks, Bridget?
Oh, you should find one of the barkeeps around here somewhere. They've kind of given us the run of the place. You know how it is. Cayman, you
great.
definitely do, because you've pulled up in a port town
I've
once or twice with the crew and done just this.
Definitely.
Can I just hop
Taken-
this and start
Yep.
finding myself some of the supply?
Go for it, Joan. Yep.
The pirate there kind of looks over at you and nods like appreciably and is like,
This one.
"Hey, nice." No, the one who's looking at who's near Drone. He's like, "Hey, nice hammer, boss."
Thank you.
Yeah. Step aside.
He kind of gives you like the chin thing, like where he's like, but
Yep.
he does step aside, and Bridget comes down and makes a big show of going arms wide and like reaching for a hug. Are you gonna accept the hug?
Yeah, maybe not as anticipatory as she's been about this, but I'll give her like the kind of one arm, Yeah, it's great to see you too. You look in good health.
Oh yes, just been weathering these dreadful storms now for. Well, wouldn't you
Yep.
like to know, a month or two?
Yeah, and they've gotten worse.
How long have you been up here that you haven't been here? She's now kind of seated back and reclining on the table, kicking up her feet a little bit.
Week and a half, maybe.
Oh, that's
2
a long
weeks.
time to be here and not come when you've been called by name, I hear.
I was making my way. Some things got in between me and my goal.
Well, you should remember that there's not too much time. The Black Wind likes to make plans on a schedule.
Yeah. I'll go sit down and give people a chance to do their thing. So, Ren, have at it, buddy. Try to find some
Yes, I can buy food.
buy some food, damn you.
As we head back upstairs conceptually, Ren, what are you going to trade for food?
Flask of holy water,
Ooh.
which is very valuable.
Bro gas.
25 gold is a lot of gold still.
Yeah. It's not a bad trade I offer. If
How
they'll take
how much food though?
How much food is there?
Well, see, that's a little bit of the problem right now, then, isn't it?
That's there's
Yeah,
probably not
I
that
need to
much.
know how many packs of rations do they have?
Oh, well, as you know, this is a trading post, so if you're gonna be offering some holy water of, I'm not quite sure what provenance, I'm supposing.
Solid holy water.
Well, I mean, I'm no holy man. I can't tell if it's holy. You got a
I
holy
can
man that
find a
can.
clerk.
Oh, good,
Yes,
good.
we do downstairs. The one with the pike on his back.
You got a cleric going downstairs and drinking then.
Yeah.
Water into wine, I guess, but maybe if he can do that, then I'll be happy to give you some of the food that you're asking for there. But
I'm gonna actually pull out a flask of holy water, which I imagine looks enchanted. Kind of hard to.
Trader friend,
huh?
I'm gonna put down 5 gold. How much food can this get me?
He kind of comes over and takes one of the gold pieces and eyes it, and he says, "Oh, it'll get you about a week's rations. It's things are getting hard around here. I'm gonna have to. I'm having to pay a lot just to get things pushed up from Morocco."
With the storms, it seemed to understand.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, times have been hard. People have been leaving, and if people have been arriving, they've been realizing that they can't really afford to be here, and they've been leaving. I don't know how many
Okay.
make it down. How many
Well-
did you meet on the road? And
we didn't take the
you
roads.
You didn't meet many on the road that you.
We didn't really meet many people. So can I get that food?
I and you get a week's worth of rations for one person.
I'm handing it to Ren.
For
Feed your
one-
dog.
I already have food for my dog. He actually taps his bag.
Okay, then feed yourself. I can scavenge on the way for plenty. There should be enough extra to keep us.
I need food myself. I have goods to trade. But thank you nonetheless.
I don't need it. Oh, so where's the local leather worker? Tannery? Something like that? You got something like that?
Best you can get that is going to be over at the market square. There's some locals who work with leather, but there isn't a tannery up here. No.
All right. Well, I have skins to trade.
Well, we can take some of them and parcel them out. You might get different prices from them, but I don't know what they need right now. And if you got anything that's warm and looking to keep someone alive, I mean, you got some nice furs on yourself
have
there.
a bruised elk skin.
Well, I do know we have a quite damaged elk skin, and there's also probably some skins from whatever else has been caught in whatever little traps I set. Small game pelts for my little common hunting and trapping.
I mean, if they're well preserved and such, you can. Actually
I assume so.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not using exploding arrows on them. I'm just trap them in a snare.
Next,
slit
I'm
the
gonna
throat,
ask
nice and clean.
says Leon. Yes.
I hope you scrape the meat off those hides, buddy.
Oh
yeah,
he
no,
knows
those
how to
were
prep.
feeding us.
Yeah.
That's my feature. I provide if the land provides. I can forage and trap for enough rations.
Give me
for
just
myself and 5 other people.
General survival check for how well you've done with the. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, so I will say that over time, with the collection of pelts and furs you can actually net
Another week's worth of rations for one person.
19 gold.
I have Heart of Darkness.
19 gold and 5 gold is a week's rations. I'll put 5 down for another week of rations just to have some spare, and I'll take the rest if that's all right.
Are you're looking to stay here for a while? I'm just curious.
I don't think we're gonna be staying too long.
All right. Well, if and you do, there is a premium for good meat. So if you can, you get any game out there, bring it on back. Now we got people to feed here. It's
Definitely.
I
got enough for myself.
I'm happy to trade for food, so I can parcel it out. So if you got the gold and you got the food and you got the stuff to keep people warm, you're good in my book.
Well, I've given 7 days of rations to Ren. I have 14 myself now, which I assume represents some of the dried meats I've made myself, and the 7 I just bought here.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And
Trying to save for a bit ago.
Next time we chance, I'm probably gonna go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
After Ren got his rations, he's gonna make his way downstairs because he needs to throw someone out a window.
Wait,
Okay.
I got
It was all
something, so
following
I-
after a moment.
I don't know. You may want to read the fucking room before you do that.
Can I successfully raid the alcohol storage, whatever they got down here?
Oh yeah. So you will find that there are a couple tapped kegs on the counter, as you can see. I'm gonna move since everyone went downstairs except Leon. Leon, are you buying anything upstairs? You said you wanted to do something.
I'm totally out of rations.
Okay, then let's do yours real quick too before we head to the scene downstairs. So Leon, what are you purchasing? Just rations or anything else as well?
Yeah. Can I get 3 weeks worth of rations?
Okay, yeah, that'll be 15 gold.
Y'all just bought really expensive rations because you didn't buy them before we left.
Alright, I'll take my rations and I'll head downstairs.
I've been.
And I'll eye the guards on the way down.
Cayman's been living on almost.
What drinks are over there?
Leon, roll insight as you eye the guards and head downstairs.
Ooh, Leon might get some. Oh, never mind.
Damn these rolls.
They seem nonchalant, and they kind of just, as you pass, they eye you like, "Oh, hey, whatever," and you head downstairs. Yeah,
I'm passing out drinks to the people coming downstairs.
Yeah,
and to Bron.
You will find, however, there is one locked area, like a cabinet underneath, and you can't for the life of you open it, just by hand.
You do have a hammer.
I'm not gonna break it, guys.
Just say it.
I have glasses and do I have ale?
Come on, it's the good stuff.
I will say
there's ale, there's plenty, there's lots.
Everyone that heads downstairs and want one gets a drink.
I will say, after Ren got his drink, he's sitting right next to Kim and just smiles, staring at him.
Hello, Ren.
So I see you brought a lot of friends there.
Yeah, so let's get right to it. I'm looking for him too, so where is he?
I would have hoped so at this point. I think he would have been a little sad if you had decided to spurn him and not show up.
Yeah, I bet. Where is he?
North and east.
Fuck. Of course. Wait a minute. North
What do you
and
mean,
east.
of course?
Wait
Did
a
you
minute.
expect that?
I had a feeling, but
Northeast is inland. Why is the pirate inland?
Quiet.
Well, it could be
Good
he moved
point.
north and west.
Bridget, I need.
Giving you a sly smile.
Oh, don't do this to me. Not now.
Kind of leaning her chin into the palm of her hand, and
yeah, I just remembered.
She's like, she's staring you dead in the eyes, unblinking, leaning her chin into her hand, and reaches over to the table and like grabs her mug and like sips it without breaking the gaze and puts it back down.
I'm guessing you want payment for information.
No. She's not.
No.
Not a chance.
Where did you get this one? He says funny things.
He's actually our most recent stray.
Yeah.
Most
Apparently
recent. Are you the least recent? Or are you?
Actually, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is your bird? You have your own bird now. Ooh.
I'm not his.
No, that's. Look, I'm looking for him. He's looking for me. Northeast.
I wouldn't say he's looking for you. He's expecting you.
Yeah. He's expecting me, and I'm looking for him. So which way am I going? Northeast or northwest? Northeast? Correct me if I'm wrong. That leads towards some elves.
Why, yes, I do believe it does. They like their ironwood.
Huh.
Did you meet the gem crests?
I thought they were meant to be secretive. Why does everybody know about them?
I did meet the gem crests.
I met them first.
Yes, you did, Cleek.
I'm just gonna have her roll insight on your friendly rivalry.
We have fuck. We have a friendly rivalry. First, I'm hearing of it.
Whatever it is that you and Cleek are always engaging in publicly with your verbal displays of love for one another.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I just have fun ruining his look in front of his fellow pirates.
Well, to be honest, I want to see you meet the Blackwind. I really do. It's been a very long time, and you both. Well, you look like shit, Cayman, but very different people now.
They done it! They done it!
Don't give my dog fucking alcohol.
Funny.
You don't hear this conversation. I'm not talking to you.
Funny. You should mention that he's a different now. Different how? What changed?
Oh, you know how he was before. Enigmatic.
Oh.
Didn't really answer questions much, but now he's driven. He has purpose. It's not just.
And didn't you have that theory about an impersonator?
Stop! Don't even say that. It's like I said, it's not possible. Nobody has the guts.
She does seem to be feigning.
Then it's a skeleton. I don't know.
At the suggestion of an impersonator, but it quickly blows over.
So he's different now. But he can still tell the difference between the truth and the lie, right?
I don't know. When you see him, you should try lying to him.
I think I'll do that, just to make sure.
Ooh, then I have to be there.
I would hate to meet a fake Blackwind.
Oh, there's no faking Blackwind, love. You know that.
No, but you remember that day, right?
Yes. That coy smile comes back.
What did you see? Better yet, what happened to you?
I saw the sky go black, and the ship
Yeah.
we were chasing disappear. I saw the waves rise. I saw the sky split with blood and thunder. I saw the mast crack. I heard laughter, and then cold and darkness. And when I awoke, I was floating on a plank of wood, close to shore, the Blackwind with me. And we began moving inland after gathering bodies of crewmen.
Bodies.
Well, they weren't bodies when we were done.
See, that's the thing that's bothering me. I don't remember him being able to bring people back from the dead.
Well,
I don't remember you being able to do it either.
That is a fair point.
I wish you hadn't said that, Cleek.
Oh, but
Well,
he
when
did.
I first met
Little
you,
bird,
you were
continue.
arguing
Sing
about
for us.
heaven.
Cayman,
No, I'll let him tell this story.
you two
No.
bring back the lost sailors?
Bridget, I will slit your throat right now. Drop it.
I'd love to see you try.
Oh, I'm very
I
different.
would love to see you try to do it to him.
I'm very different from when we last met, Bridget. I have a lot less patience now.
And a lot more curses.
That ring sure is something, isn't it?
Ren, I will fucking leave you right here.
Oh, come on. It was fun.
Oh,
I'm not.
man.
I'm talking to Ren. You really just had to go outright with it, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of
He
funny
glances
like
at your
that.
hands. Are you hiding them at all after that?
Now he is. Yeah, he's taking his right hand and just put it right over his left and stood right up.
Red's going over to Cleek. Yeah, but it's funny when
I'm
he gets
done.
pissed off now, isn't it?
Ren,
Yeah, but you can extend it longer.
How
Ren?
come now, Cayman? Are you wearing jewelry?
Ren,
Did you
I
get
thought that was-
married?
shut up.
You telling me Cayman doesn't also just have, like, earrings?
I'll kill you both. And he's gonna walk away. He's done.
Man, I guess he's not in a good mood to laugh.
Bron, we need to go.
Now?
Funny
Well,
how
keep
people
your
can
mouth
know things
faster,
are
man.
bad and choose to hide them, but still
He's in
continue
the
to go
north.
behind them.
Repeat that, Astron. I couldn't hear you over.
It's funny how people can know things are bad and hide them from those that they know will disapprove or take interest in it, but then they still back up their decisions and say they were good ones.
That's just how people are. We'll make choices that benefit
Stubborn?
us and harm others. Yeah, stubbornness is most of it. It's like me buying Rune. I
Let's
don't
go.
care what other people think. I know it's a bad idea, but I wanted a dog, so I got one.
Alright.
He's going upstairs. I think there's windows up there.
I won't let him know when I do it.
Nah, alright.
They have really
Maybe I'll
big
time to buy
mouths.
some corn kernels.
You were really here for a show, aren't you, Cleet?
Bron,
Anything about being a parrot on his shoulder for the past months by now? I've seen it all. At this point,
I've got.
Why stick
doesn't
around
shock
with
me.
someone like that? They tend to annoy you, it seems.
I don't stick around for him. At the very least, not
Brightleaf,
just for
isn't
him.
it?
There was a good chunk of time where he was one here. Yeah, she's one of them. I respect her. I appreciate her. She's not the only
I'm
one.
sure we'll get her back soon
Although
enough.
she's been here the longest. A lot of the others are newer. Bron's been here a while. He's not bad.
They've got some really big mouths on them, Bron.
Yeah.
That's a beak to you.
You do realize they just told our potential enemies about what I'm carrying. And I think he has one too.
What?
Ron, I couldn't bring people back from the dead, and now I can. I think he has one just like I do. And if he knows I have one, he's gonna want it. And we can't let that happen.
Bum, bum, bum.
See.
So they just let slip the most important fucking secret to keep of all the secrets that had to be kept.
To be fair, Ren does not know much about the party. And why that may be
You're not here.
kept. Yeah, but I mean, like, to be fair, you've
not here.
explained jack shit to Ren so much.
I think I've told him not to talk about the ring.
No, you actually haven't.
I'm pretty sure I did.
So now
I
that
am
Demon's
being-
left and the two of you are standing there or sitting there, Mad Bridget Lindquist is going to lean over with her drink and say, "So, how long have you two known?"
I met the group rather recently, about 2 weeks ago, give or take. We got into a few scuffles with some Duergar.
So far, we've yet to punch each other.
Well, that's
I think.
I did punch Drone in the eye before.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Which one's
Remember?
Drone?
He's gonna look over and look at Drone. And then look
One
at his dog
serving.
who's been giving alcohol. Hey, what the fuck? Who gave my dog beer? He's gonna pick up
He was
fucking Rune.
thirsty.
As you come over
You
to
don't-
see, Rune has been drinking quite heavily
No,
out of
no,
one of
he's
the
fucking
one of the
carrying
mugs.
fucking Rune
And
back.
as you take Rune, he's like, and
well-
the pirate is like laughing his ass off, just chuckling, completely enjoying the drunk dog.
Left my dog alone for 2 fucking minutes and they gave it alcohol.
Yeah, they're laughing. So you've only been with this group for 2 weeks, you say, and what was your name again then?
I am Ren.
Ren.
My last name has been altered out of my memories.
Oh. Well, you don't hear that every day.
Ex-drow slave.
You don't hear that either. Well, you are an odd-looking fellow. She's glancing up and down at the bony protrusions. And a
Yeah,
bird
you could say
person
that.
and a masked person, and there was that dour-looking fellow and the... Hey! Hey, those are some nice tattoos you have there. I mean, Drone, she's calling over to you.
I was shy. I had my headset off for a second. Someone was
Who
bothering
else
me.
has
What was-
tattoos?
You're totally fine. So the pirate lady has called over to you, Drone, and has said, "Hey, nice tattoos."
Hey, thank you. And he's kind of hiccuping as well. He's a little drunk now. And he's gonna kind of like start feeling his tattoos. Like, oh yeah, I do have those.
I do got some questions for you, though.
Damn it.
What do you know of Cayman?
Oh, fuck.
Ooh. What do
Uh-oh.
I know of Cayman?
Was he always so scrawny? I don't know how you pull a rope like that.
As a matter of fact, he used to be a bit more strapping, yes.
Oh, ouch! I felt that. I felt something stab me in the heart. What the fuck?
Shoo!
Someone's talking
What was
bad
he
about me.
like aboard the Black Wind?
Well, I don't believe I ever saw him aboard the Black Wind.
Oh, Ren's eyebrows.
The
go
Black
raised.
Wind is the captain, not the ship. I was
No, sorry. That was actually me being stupid. I forgot what the ship's name fucking was.
I thought it was a Freudian slip, and I was gonna roll with it.
You know what? I'm gonna blame that at Ren being slightly fucking drunk. I misspoke a bit, but you get what I mean. The ship.
How was Cayman as a pirate, do you mean?
Yes, because he likes to talk a lot of big game about his past life.
Go ahead, and are you actually drunk then, Ren?
Slightly drunk, not slurred speech. He's aware.
All right, then.
Got a buzz
Buzzing
or
a little
something.
bit.
Kleek and Ren both roll insight as she begins talking about her experience with Cayman.
Oh,
Okay.
let's see how this tale gets woven.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
23.
We're about to see like baby pictures of Cayman and an eye patch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Talking to the embarrassing family.
I think he's talked about where he used to live.
Yeah, she's gonna say, well, we picked him up on a little pisswater of an island out in the middle of the East Ocean, and he didn't know the stem from the stern, from the bow, from the deck, and...
I don't know what half of those are.
and well, you wouldn't. You're a bird. You shouldn't need any of those things.
I know where the crow's nest is.
But he learned quickly.
Yeah?
And Ren, you can tell that she's being honest when she's saying this. He learned quickly, and he was good. He is a good pirate. He knows what's important to steal. He knows when it's important to retreat. He knows how to chart a course to avoid the worst and get the best. And he was a good navigator. A good person, to say. I've known him for long enough to know that he has more skeletons in his closet than you have on your body.
Jeez.
Technically,
I
a person
doubt.
can only have one skeleton in their body, so that makes
I
sense.
mean,
Ren
I
is
only
gonna
have like
laugh.
half of one. My bones are hollow.
Well, I said on, not
Ren
in.
laughs. Ren laughs a bit. Oh, I have a lot more than you can probably count. There's little bits of
Yeah, you look like you got a
ears and all
spare
that.
over there.
Jesus
You
Christ.
don't say. He's gonna lift up like his fucking mechanical leg. You don't say.
Hey, like I said, my bones are hollow. I only got like half of one.
My God.
No wonder you're
This
so easy to
conversation.
grab sometimes.
It's so damn meandering.
I weigh 60 whole pounds!
They're learning
Especially your arrows. Those are fun
learning
to take
more.
from-
they're learning more about Cayman than I know about Cayman, and they're not paying any attention to anything they're hearing.
Ren is. Like,
This is
wa-
the
was
problem.
he? Hold on. Was he always this much of an asshole? And kind of narcissistic, if you don't mind me saying that.
I mean,
Ren just
you're
called
talking
Cayman
to
a
pirate.
narcissist.
You're talking to a pirate. You're talking to not just a pirate, but the best navigator to the best pirate that ever lived. If you think
Was that a
he
yes
or
or a
I
no?
or
Why
any
does
of
he
us
tell
have
me
a
to
little
get
bit of
directions
chip off
then?
our shoulder, then you'd be right.
Because you're leading on land, Cleek.
Seems like the best navigator would have a little versatility.
Not on land.
Bren,
Hmm.
before I go upstairs, I leave 2 gold pieces on the.
On the counter.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Kind of you.
I kind of want to hear what she said again. I didn't catch it.
Oh, she was
I
saying.
know I'm not there, but
Yeah, no, she was saying that if you think that Cayman or she or the Blackwind or any of them are a little up their own asses, it's because, or that they have a chip on their shoulder, they do. It's because they're the best at what they do.
Someone
She's
who
basically
likes
saying
to
if he's an
think,
asshole, he's earned it because he's good.
for someone who likes to think they're.
I figured
the
it was just a
best,
part of
they
the job
tend to
description.
make
I've met a few pirates now. They all seem very self-important.
Ah, you
I
wouldn't be
feel.
wrong.
I thought it was just kind of like a part of it.
How many pirates
What I
do you
mean.
know?
I think we've met
I know
3.
one. I've met 2 more at least.
Too fucking
So we've
many.
met 3 pirates.
No.
other than the rest of you.
There's 3 more in here, so 6.
So 6 total pirates.
a lot more than 3 in there. You guys aren't paying attention.
Oh no,
Yes.
there's 4. I'm sorry. 5. I clicked on my token, so I have the little bubbles covering the bottom too.
That explains it.
I imagine Ren just didn't pay attention to count, so he just agreed with the clique saying there was 6. So like, yep, sounds about right.
So what was your position on the ship? Cayman was a navigator. What about you?
I was a member of the boarding party.
I wish I
Did
understood
you
what that meant.
manage? Did you manage where people slept?
Ah.
I think it
She
means boarding
looks
other
confused
ships.
for a moment, and she's like, "Yes, that one."
Oh, I was also I was between either room and board or just throwing out the ramp onto the dock, but that seems like way too little for a whole job. So
Yeah, I imagine it was taking over other ships and stealing their supplies.
There is such mirth on her face as she listens to the two of you bicker about things while asking her questions.
We aren't bickering, we're just having a discussion.
Well, I know, but like you ask her a question and then you answer each other and discuss the nature of the question. She's like, just like watching the both of you and like taking sips of her ale, like so.
Bron,
I do have
there.
a question for you. One more. What do you know of a pearl that twitches?
Oh,
is that some kind of riddle?
for fuck's sakes.
What color is this twitching pearl?
Oh
DM, what was the color? Because I completely forgot.
God!
I thought the
Ren had a
pearls were
vision
the
of it.
little shiny white things. What?
What was the color, Bryn?
What color are pearls?
Opaque. Or opal, whatever.
White, black.
White.
I mean, it was a
Was
white
it-
pearl.
It was a white pearl.
Now, I've seen quite a few pearls in my day. Out of giant clams, around a woman's neck, held in my wrist after being torn off the woman's neck. But twitching? What, on its own? That's weird.
Exactly. I wondered if you knew anything. 'Cause if you're part of the same crew as Cayman knows a bit about it too. I wonder if you had any other more information than he does.
Do you even know something about a twitching
Oh, God,
Huh.
Jesus!
I'm surprised he wouldn't bring that up on his own while he was down here, she says, roll. No, I don't know anything about it, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Brent's just gonna nod.
oh my God!
And what is all of your names, by the way? I've never gotten it.
Oh, jeez.
My, you are full of so many questions, and you start each one with saying that it's your last. But my name is Bridget Lindquist. This
Gonna
is
nod, look at the rest of the crew.
Jory, Edmund, Philip, and Remy.
Hi.
Hey. Hi.
You seem like a bunch of interesting folks. Well, I gotta get out of here before Cayman gets pissed off about something for whatever reason. I got a feeling
When
he's
did he
getting
stop?
more angrier.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know.
wait, please.
Just-
I have a question or two for you. This
He's gonna
ring.
raise eyebrow and just back down. Yes.
When you brought up the ring, he got very upset and left. I didn't get a good chance to look at it. What does it look like? Is he married?
No, he's not. I hope he's
maybe.
not married. Dude, no offense to him, but he seemed like he'd beat his wife.
What?
Wow!
I mean,
I don't.
Even Clink was like, "What?"
I don't think.
I
I've
just don't
seen
think
that
he'd have the
side of him.
patience to get married. Doesn't that mean like staying in one spot? Like, he's always traveling
I mean,
around.
you can travel with your partner.
I think if he saw someone with jewelry, he would try to steal it, not give it to them.
But the rings look. Since Ren has seen the ring in kind of good detail, hey DM, what does the ring look like?
Has he seen it in good detail?
Yes, he's actively freed you. You know, he got to look at the ring when you were unconscious before.
Did he look at the ring when Cayman was unconscious? I
Yes,
don't remember
you were
that.
tied to a horse. He looked at your ring and then let you free.
I think you also let him hold the ring and concentrate on it for a moment.
That was
And
a
that's-
book.
Yeah,
The book, right?
yeah, that was
He
the book.
has seen the ring plenty of times.
And
Yeah.
he's just gonna spill it when Cayman was insistent on him not telling them anything about it.
No, I know what I'm going to do about this. Why do you care too much about the ring? It's probably just some personal effect to him.
All right, roll deception. You know it's not.
Yeah, you definitely know that's a
Yeah,
lie.
I know. I think it's like a +1 for Ren. What's Ren's
Wow.
charisma mod?
I think it's 0.
Okay,
Off the top of my head, I think it's 0.
I'm just gonna 10.
Come now, you know that's not true. The way he got upset and walked out of here. If he's not married, what could it be? She seems to be thinking to herself, but with your passive insight, you can tell that she's definitely wants you to answer.
You know what? I'll tell you for a price.
Ooh, I answered so many of your questions for free, friend.
Oh, but that was on your choice, now wasn't it?
I slide over a gold to Ren,
No, not from you.
but I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Like you already know you son of
No,
a
hold
bitch.
on. Name a price, and I'll say yes or no. And when I give you the information.
She's just gonna
Bron.
lean past you and say to the bird, "Will you tell me then?
What?
This ring that your pirate friend is wearing that he seems to not want me to know about or see, that he got so upset about that he ran up the staircase and out of here without another word. Why? What is this ring?
Shiny.
Shiny. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, what do you expect from an Eric Cochran? Casual racism.
I have other shinies.
Bron, they've been in there a long time. I don't like this.
They really have.
I'm just
I'll
gonna.
give you this.
Drone
The
came
ring gives
outside.
him. No, I'll give you this. The ring gives him power.
Oh, drone. Did they look like they were coming out?
Is that so?
I don't know.
There's
I
some
was
sort of
I was
magic
busy
ring,
with the
and he doesn't want me
drinks.
to know
I
about
didn't
it.
do anything
That's
else.
fine.
Maybe we should go in there and get him.
Yeah, I think so. That's a great idea, Bron.
I think you
Let's
might
go.
have to take turns with the window, or maybe get a few, because I don't think he's gonna be happy with you, Ren.
Very well then, Ren of the Bones. You can leave. I have no further questions of you. I don't want to pay your price or whatever it may be. Ah!
What in the hell
Snake of
are
the
you
devil.
still doing here?
Hey, Cayman!
Hey,
Cayman,
Cam,
are
are we
you
not
married?
allowed to hang out with your friends? Ren's gonna
No, I
smile
told
at
you he
him.
doesn't have the patience to be married.
Yes, but I
Ren.
want to hear it from him.
Cleek, Leon, let's go. Bridget, it doesn't concern you. You're better off not knowing.
She seems pretty concerned.
Very.
Isn't
very
she a part of your
concerned.
crew, Cayman?
Yes, Cayman, aren't you a part of my crew?
Insight check on that
On
last
who?
bit.
On who?
On fucking her.
Oh,
Ren.
Leon with a 23.
She is actually asking, just in a sing-songy, playful way, Cayman, are you with us or aren't you? Like, she's actually sincere, as kind of like weird and playful as she is.
Oh shit! I have a couple options here, and you put me on the fucking spot. Thanks, guys.
You came back
You're
downstairs.
welcome.
I just poked in to tell them to hurry the fuck up, and now they put me on the spot.
He was
You know-
doing what Cleek did to the gem crests, holding
You
them
know-
until someone arrives.
You know, I didn't get rescued by the Black Wind like you did, so I'll
No.
decide that when I get there.
Ooh.
Let's go. You guys have talked too much.
Someone who
We'll
calls
see each
themselves
other again,
captain.
Cayman.
Go to hell.
Man, he does not like you.
He whispered that under his breath.
Oh,
Yeah, but you still walked away, and you hear her
Yeah.
laughing as you leave.
you know, I'd think he'd be more happy to see a member of his crew, but I guess not.
Her face twists a little bit, and you can see some bitterness on it, and she says, "So did I."
I'm sorry about that. We've been out in the cold for a while. He's probably just grumpy.
She turns and starts nursing her drink and kind of like just shrugs it off and says, "I don't pay it any mind. You can go."
I guess we'll see you around. It's been
You
fun to have a
probably will.
chat. He's gonna head up.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Most
Hey,
excellent.
okay. What are you worrying about?
They told them everything.
Told him what?
They
I'm very
told them
drunk.
about.
Let's go.
Oh, for the love, drone! Don't tell me you drank that much.
Cleek, let's get a move on, bud.
I
We need to move.
yes.
All right.
Come on, drone, get up. Let's go.
Ma'am.
Stands
may.
up, stretches a bit.
As for you
Ma'am.
two, I hope
If,
you didn't tell her.
I think you should be very careful with who you share that information I gave you with. My friends are very stupid, but they mean well. I hope you mean well. And I'll walk out.
Did you say that to the pirate dude or to the pirate lady?
Lady.
Okay, to the pirate lady. Gotcha.
You two have big fucking mouths.
You're scared of your own crew.
He has one, you moron.
And how do you know that?
Because he can do the same thing I can do now. That's how. And you
Do
just
do you know how many ways it is to bring somebody back? Ever heard of the resurrection spell? Ever heard of Revivify? There's so many ways to bring people back from the dead.
Bron can do it, and he doesn't have one that I know of. So
the shopkeeper pokes his head out the door because he sees you all
Get
kind of
back
powwowing
inside.
and he's like, I'm sorry. Okay. He closes the door.
There's still a lot more than that.
You two talk too much. You tell people who are not with. You tell people who aren't with us things they don't need to know. That's
She
going
was
to
one of your allies. She's a part of your crew.
Isn't she a part of your crew, Cayman?
When did I ever say they were my allies?
You've been looking for the Blackwind this whole time. I was under the impression that you wanted to rejoin his crew.
No, I never said that. I never even gave that impression.
Yeah, likely.
You make it seem
even
like you
as in the
did.
state I am, I disagree. He did not.
Why do you want the artifacts then? What's so precious to them to you, Cayman?
Frankly, now that I know you have a big mouth, I don't trust you enough to tell you.
I checked. Everything can get big with him.
If it were up to me and me alone, I would leave you here right now.
Making a fucking excuse and
Cayman,
give me the truth.
that's
There's
enough.
a reason I talked. You ain't giving me shit. I want to know what's going on.
That's enough.
Leon?
Keep throwing threats around, someone's going to call you on it. And I guarantee you throw it to the wrong person, and fights are not something you can win against some of them. Play
Like
nice.
I said,
if
they're
he's
up to
going
me,
to
I'd
help
beat your
us,
ass.
if he's going to help us, if anyone is going to help us, you have to stop being so hostile to people. I know you have your trust issues and all that crap.
I
No one
trust
has
you.
it worse than I do. I get it.
I trust you, Leon. I trust Bron enough. I trust Drone. They don't talk about it to outsiders for good reason.
Well,
Yeah, when I first talked to you, you told me about it before, now haven't you? Before I joined this shit show, you told me about it.
I told you what you needed to know.
You know what? And maybe that's why the things like this happen. You're not willing to share information that's important, because you're just a fucking coward, and he's gonna walk off.
Where are you walking off to?
Just away from Cayman.
Okay.
And that is not the way that should have been done.
I don't trust him. Cleek, I get it. You don't get it. You need to understand. You can't tell people about the ring. You know Ramsey wants it.
Honestly, at a certain point, I wish I never even knew about it.
Wait, who's Ramsey? I know Blackwind. Who's Ramsey?
Ramsey's a vampire who's hunting this ring down.
He's the one that nearly turned me and Bron into burnt toast back in Swira.
Yeah, he's bad news.
Gotcha.
And so is Blackwind.
Is Ren being followed to the lumberyard? It is nighttime. You arrived just at dark. It is now dark. and it is still quite snowy. So, just saying. Y'all have been walking almost all day, so finding a place to sleep might be a good idea. But you can also try and push it all night. I don't know what y'all want to do. Ren's headed to the lumberyard at this point, so
Let's find a place to sleep, and I'll try to get in touch with Fenlock and see how far out everybody is. Blackland. She said he was to the northeast, correct?
She said she was headed northeast in order to get here, and you haven't spoken with her since.
No, she said where Blackwind was.
Oh, you mean Bridget?
Yeah.
She said northeast or northwest, and then when you asked for details, she kind of just laughed at you and said north.
North. Do I know anywhere to the north where he could possibly be?
North is Exitio Glacialis.
Yeah.
The border. You don't know the area.
Nope. Fuck.
If he's a pirate, he's probably by the water. I would guess northwest.
This is too much. Let's just find a place to sleep and figure it out from there.
Believe it or not, as you walk away from the trading post, your eyes are drawn to the second story. Possibly where there are beds.
Tell me it's an inn. Is there a sign anywhere on the building?
Oh yeah,
Besides trading post?
there is vacancy in the building. Yes.
Oh, good.
So there's the trading post, but you also know that there's an inn in the.
Oh, where'd the little guy get off to?
You scared the shit out of me.
Apparently. Hey, he was snooping in things that weren't his business.
To be honest, he was actually coming to tell you, hey, if you're looking for a place to stay, we have rooms upstairs, and you just yelled at him.
He's like, I don't want to. I want no part of whatever this is.
He started to open the door to be like, hey, you're looking for a place to, and you're just like, this doesn't concern you. He's like, just ran. So,
Bron, maybe you should talk to the guy and get us some rooms. I think I spooked him.
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah.
He's like paralyzed at the top of the steps.
Don't mind my friend here. He's kind of an asshole.
Oh.
We're looking to see if we can rent a room here.
Oh, all right. Yeah. What was your the friend, the bird trapper friend? Is he staying too? Is he all together? And
yeah, we just want a single room. Fits 6 people.
Oh, 6. Okay, I have just the room then. That actually now we are fully occupied then. Here, come on up. I'll give you your key and show you to your room. And he leads you upstairs, and I will reveal some upstairs stuff, which is in the northern area. So just go ahead and.
Oh.
If you want, you can take a picnic out on the deck there. I'm gonna move it upstairs. Just go ahead and.
How did I get in front of Bron? Switch places.
And he opens the door here and shows you a room with 7 beds in it. I hope you don't mind. There's one more than you need. The other one has 5, but it is occupied at the moment. So it's one of those things. You get what you can. Now, I got to say, prices are a little different right now because of how difficult things are. And I know that you're trying to help the town out, trying to help me out a little bit. So I would be happy to let the 7 of you have the big room, the luxury room, for gonna have to be 8 gold a night.
All right, that'll do.
All right, splendid. How many nights do you think you'll be staying for? Or is it just for the one for now?
I think we'll just pay for the one.
All right, very good then. All right, well, I'll I'll have something ready for you, something continental in the morning, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I don't know where the rest of your friends went off to then, but I'll keep the light on and I'll keep the door open for him. And he heads downstairs. Not that he was upstairs on the map, but he was with you for the moment. And you have a room. You have a room and a
All
key.
right.
It's lockable.
All right, get inside.
You notice that there is a door over here as well to an outdoor staircase. Yes. There are
Yeah.
2 doors.
Is this a
and-
window and is this a window?
Correct. There's 2 windows to the deck just outside, and there's
Yep.
2 windows to the outside that you see a couple tents set up, a little log shed, and of course the stable.
Okay, we are going to ritually cast alarm across this area
You got it.
and this area.
I have sent them to map layer. You can't move them now.
No. All right, I'm gonna stay in the corner.
20 minutes later.
Yep. Well, 22 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's you get the extra one for each
Mm.
one.
All right, it's alarmed up, and just in case, Fenlock is allowed in. Just in case.
All right, let's as we set up this break for a few minutes, such, and meet back up around the top of the ish.
Yep. I'm gonna make a coffee.
Yes. BRB.
I'm gonna give some food to the dogs because I have a bunch of fat on my steak that I'd like to give away.
I'm going to go get my plate because I left that shit on the floor and never picked it back up.
We're getting to the point where clashes are happening a lot more, and it's fun as hell. That's that character sheet link, Astron. I must see that. Carlos, a reflavored fry cream.
Nope.
Warforged artifice.
Yes. The Warforged representing the suit.
Is it just a crab in a giant suit of armor?
Did you see the most recent meme I posted in Memes and Media?
No, I have not.
Go look at it. Basically that, except it's a naked hermit crab. Google it if you haven't seen it. They look really weird.
That is amazing.
So yeah, he just kind of lives in a little fishbowl that gets plopped into a
Bro, he's
suit of
just
armor.
he's Megamind's bodyguard.
Basically, except he's a hermit crab. His charisma's low for a reason.
Should be a 1.
Should be a what?
Should be a 1 charisma, like a true
Not
crab.
that bad.
Oh, you know
He's only got a 7.
better than Riptide's intelligence.
Yeah, with the stat line, since I have to present the suit and the like mental stats of the crab, I was like, okay, intelligence first, then constitution, then strength and dex, and then we move to.
I'm a fucking crab, smarter than Riptide.
I might put a little more in wisdom, especially because I really just don't need strength. Because, like, I use intelligence for my armor attacks.
Strength, best stat.
You can only do.
That's the
I would
strength
say you only do
sorcerer.
one with the armor attack. You can only do one. You can only do it once.
It's not like I get multi-attack.
No, like most I'm pretty sure like the stealth armor, you only get to shoot it once. Same with the punch armor, you only get to throw 1 punch per attack action.
No.
What are we talking about?
It counts as a simple weapon. I can just use it constantly.
No, oh yeah, I was thinking of the fucking electric node stealth armor. Because when you hit an enemy, you can just keep doing repeated damage, but you only get 1 attack on it.
No.
Now look at the stealth armor's electric node.
Yeah, the lightning launcher. It counts as a simple ranged weapon, and it deals 1d6 lightning damage on hit, but once per turn you can deal an extra d6. So it's 2d6 once per turn, and then all other attacks are 1d6.
The lumberyard, where Ren's gonna break something.
Cleek and Ren, please drop your token. Come to this place.
I was just kind of blindly following, so fair enough.
Yes, every time. Always, every time.
Yeah, that says a lot about what Cleek does in general.
Oh, no, I was referring to something else entirely. Make sure I grab the right things. Alright, and... Sorry, I have a lot of tokens, and I didn't get all of them in the right spot exactly. Here we go.
The big ass token.
Nuh-uh, you didn't see nothing. So, as you walk up, you see a goblin, a little saw, working on something. You see a swarthy human alongside him, hammering something.
You'd think they'd be, inside asleep because it's night.
Oh yeah, at this point it is dark. They are inside. They are not outside. That is correct. Thank you. Yeah, you come up, you don't see them. You don't see nothing. You just see a yard blanketed in a fresh dusting of snow that is still coming down.
And still kind of pissed off, walks over to this tree, and I'm gonna make an attack at it.
All right. Nope.
Fucking that one. Oh, he's gonna hit it again because he's fucking pissed.
All right.
Snake eyes.
Well, I mean,
Like, forgetting my change count as +1, so that's supposed to be a +9.
Snake eye.
I mean, if it ever rolls. Damn.
Yeah, there it goes.
I mean, yeah, you managed to hit the non-moving prone tree on the second swing. It takes some effort, but you hit it for sure.
The blizzard is wicked.
Fucking.
Ooh. Yeah,
He-
splinters go flying, and you hear noises from inside as some folks appear to be
There's like
awakening.
a frustrated.
Ren, I don't
kid
think that's your wood to break.
And the first person who comes out of the door is
Oh, hey guys, what are you doing? Hey, what
Lord.
are you doing? Hey, man. Hey, why are you hitting my wood? What's going on, guys?
Every time. No, the first person out the door is the little goblin.
This place would be a bonfire if Eglor was here.
Yep.
What he sees is a tinderbox.
Who immediately begins looking around for whatever caused the loud explosion, and sighting you, starts running over, screaming in Goblin. Leaning out is the swarthy human fellow, who starts yelling after the Goblin to come back inside, as he runs over and is yelling at you for breaking stuff in the middle of the night.
Fred's gonna turn, like, he has this, like, fucking enraged face, and he looks down at the small fucking goblin.
They seem completely undeterred. Roll intimidation if you want.
Ren, you need to calm down. Ren.
18.
The goblin recoils in fear, drops his saw, and starts to back up. The swarthy human reaches real quickly inside and pulls this hammer that you see in his image here.
Hammer?
Takes a step forward.
Oh, I thought that was an axe. I didn't zoom in.
Oh, it's a hammer.
Oh, that is a hammer.
That's a sledgehammer.
And then you sense movement, more movement from inside the doorway, and a large, looming, lumbering shape, horns first, comes stepping out of the doorway.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Minotaur!
I'm gonna back up.
Ho ho!
Ren, I think it's a really good idea for you to calm down.
They just seem just angry human, just fucking obliterate their
It's my
tree
boy!
with like a fucking kick.
You have no business here. The human calls out in common.
We really don't have any business here, Ren.
Sorry, didn't know anyone was here. He's like fucking aggravated. Didn't know anyone was here. Just trying to blow off some fucking steam. I'm a bit pissed right now.
The Minotaur kind of steps forward and kind of crosses his arms across his chest, and he's kind of looking down at you, and it's like, I think maybe it's time for you to go.
Yeah, I got that. And start walking away. He's mumbling something in undercom.
I wonder if his last name is Red Hammer. He might be related to another character of mine. Shit!
Just watch this human walk up to their fucking field, obliterate a tree, and walk away.
Indeed. So Ren, are you and Cleek going to leave now as it goes deeper into the night?
Yes, please. We should really leave.
You know how like that kind of stomp walk people do when they're just out pissed?
Oh yeah.
Trying.
So you look like a 12-year-old who had his favorite toy taken away.
No, not
He's
really.
doing the anime walk with his arms up.
The Minotaur is gonna eye the two of you as you leave.
Sorry.
Glad none of them understood undercommon though.
Cleek is too nice.
He'll nod to you, Cleek, in like acknowledgement of your apology. He seems relaxed, but also ready, sort of thing.
Man, when did having a good alignment fall out of style?
Well, every other campaign feels like good alignment. We're the evil alignment. Yeah, ask him if his last name is Red Hammer. Do you know a guy named Shugoth Red Hammer?
What the fuck is he talking about? I want to act all better, but no, when it comes to questions, he draws the fucking line at his stupid fucking ring.
Are you guys leaving or what?
Yes, I just haven't moved my fucking toes.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're fine.
He's just like,
he was like, you know what? I'm still watching you here. I can do this all night. Was the feeling you got as you noticed him watching you?
I can just stand there and watch you guys all night. I don't give a shit. I have nothing better to do with my life right now because it's snowing.
Hey, you came in here and blew up my tree, okay? So I'm going to jump us back to Woodfall Trading Post, as that is where the rest of the party is currently doing stuff. Cleek and Ren, please let me know where you're going, and if you're headed here, I will let you know when you arrive. Other than that, though, we're back to the 4 in their spot.
Yeah, I'm going to be accompanying Ren, making sure he gets somewhere to chill out.
Got it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Go to town, just hang up there for.
Okay.
level with all of you right here and now. So
Yeah, go ahead, Captain.
So, ever since I've gotten this ring, I have developed new and interesting abilities. One of those is the ability to resurrect the dead.
And does like a fake shocked look, like, wow.
Yeah,
I already knew this.
yeah. So, I can do that now. Unlike Bron, I don't need anything to do it. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I can do it. Bron, what is the average cost of a ring or what do you use to resurrect somebody if you were going to do it, since everybody seemed gleeful about saying that you can do it? What does it take to bring somebody back from the dead?
A few diamonds worth 300 gold.
Okay, how long do you have to do that? Your way.
1 minute.
So 1 minute after the person dies is the amount of time you have to bring somebody back.
Yeah.
What about the next step up? Do you know about that? Is there a next step up, or is that it?
There is.
All right. How long would you have to do that? Do you know?
No more than a century.
All right. What would you need to do that?
Also diamonds, but worth 1,000.
Okay. Now I need you to follow me on the math here, because math's not really my strong suit. I'm more interested in gold coins. So, how many crew did the Galestorm have, DM? I'm guessing around like 100 or so, maybe more.
Yeah, more like 150, but it could run with 80.
All right. So the Galestorm, which is the ship I served on under Blackwind, had about anywhere from 80 to 150 people on it. Bron, how many diamonds would you need to bring back that many people? And could you do it in 1 minute?
A lot of fucking diamonds.
Yeah,
And
a lot of fucking diamonds. And no, you can't do it. Now, the significance of this question is that as far as I've seen, I've met a lot of people that should be dead. And they're not dead. And we shipwrecked. Our ship went down in the middle of the fucking ocean. You understand what that means, right? There's no way he could have brought them back.
Bren, can I roll an Arcana check to see if Drone knows the Raise Dead spell? Because it is a little bit. It's like an in between. Okay, no, I don't know that spell.
No, you don't.
So he's bringing people back to life with resources that he couldn't have possibly had with him in a time frame that's impossible. He has one, like I do. I have the ring. He has something else related to it.
Hi. So, how many of these thingies, rings, are there? You think the vampire has one? You think Blackwood has one? You have
No,
one?
I don't. I don't think Ramsey has one. I think he's looking for them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Aye.
I think Blackwind has one. And I don't exactly know how many there are, but I know for a fact Blackwind has one. It's the only explanation. There's nothing else. He has the same power that I have now. He's Ray's dead, I think.
I can tell you what it is. Like
Ray's
out of
dead is
character.
5th level. It's lower than
Fifth level.
resurrection.
It's 5th level. You have 10 days, and it only costs 500.
There is
Yeah.
also another step up from that where
True resurrection.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, we're going to assume yeah, I don't think so.
I mean,
So,
who knows this possibility? There's a world of magic.
Cayman knows.
Cayman
did.
seems to be jumping to a lot of conclusions, if I'm honest.
Cayman
Yeah.
so far.
As if there's not a million ways to get a lot of magic.
Ren
Cayman
and
so
Cleek
far.
are elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'm aware, otherwise I would be
amazing.
commenting more.
Drone's convinced of Cayman's ideas. He's like, yeah, that makes sense. Your math seems right.
He has the same. I just look. I snapped. All right, I get it. That's not uncharacteristic of me lately. I am under so much stress right now. I'm not sleeping. I don't feel right. I mean, Drone, come here for a second.
Yeah, closer.
Yeah. Like,
hop off.
right over here. Put your ear next to my mouth for a second.
He's just gonna look at you like very bizarre. Captain?
Just do it.
Yeah, he trusts you, so he's gonna regretfully do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear.
Roll perception check, Drone.
Please do. Roll perception.
I'm
With
so great at
advantage
that.
because he's so close, or no?
That's enough. You notice, Drone, after a moment, you don't hear any inhalation or exhale. And it was a long moment. And
Whoa.
Cayman does not look to be struggling in any way.
Are you a vampire?
Am I, what kind of question is that, Drone? Come on. No, I don't think so. I don't know. But that happened recently. I don't have an appetite anymore. I can survive off nothing, just about. I don't breathe anymore. I don't sleep. I can bring people back from the dead. I don't fully understand what's happening to me.
How are Bron and Leon taking this?
That's what I want to know. I'm actually going to take a look at Bron is the easier one to discern because he doesn't have a fucking plague doctor mask on his face. Bron, do I need to do an insight check to see how he feels about what he just heard?
I'm not gonna lie, I spaced the fuck out. I'm not feeling well. What just happened?
You just heard that Cayman's not breathing and has like no appetite.
Oh, didn't Braun already know that?
That he wasn't breathing? No.
I don't think he knew that.
No.
But he does now for sure.
He does now for sure.
Definitely raised eyebrow. He looks a bit concerned.
I don't need to breathe. I don't need to sleep. I hardly need to eat. Look, I'm not saying that I'm turning into a vampire because that's ridiculous, right? But I am saying I understand I'm a little bit snappier than I was. And the only reason is because the thing that I'm carrying, we can't tell other people that I have it.
It feels like you're telling this to the wrong peoples.
I'm telling this to Leon because he's right.
Yeah. I know.
Asshole.
Baller.
Asshole.
So OG. I couldn't even hold my words back.
You cocksure piece of shit. But you're right. I need to explain this to Ren in a way that he'll understand.
Speaking of Ren, you said that you were going to go to the market now to hang out for a little while?
Edge of town to hang out for a while.
Edge of town. Okay, so the town, as you kind of walk around it, go ahead and just roll me a general.
Uh-oh.
Sure, let's do a survival check. It's blizzarding in the middle of the night, and you're wandering around an unfamiliar town.
11.
Okay, Cleek, you're with him.
I am. Yeah, feeling any better there?
Give me a survival check there, Cleek.
Uh-oh.
You're wandering together. There we go. Okay, so that averages out to. All right. So you're able to find your way. You don't get lost in town. It's not a big town, but it's not a small town either. It has walls, right? It has actually 4 gates: one to the southwest, one to the northwest, one to the northeast, and one to the southeast. The northeast road leads into the woods and between 2 hills up to where the new lumber camps are, as it were, as this has now come somewhat of a town trading post sort of place. The southeast road leads to the roads that eventually head east into Swira and south to the river and where the river folk live on the more traded roads. The southwest road is the one that you came in on, and the northwest road just leads into Exitio off to the northwest. So there's 4 gates and 4 roads out of town. And as you kind of walk around on the edge of town, go ahead and both of you also roll me a perception check.
Ooh. Ooh. I am getting so lucky with rolls today. Next session's gonna suck, apparently.
Yep. You both of you will notice that the Minotaur is trying to follow stealthily at a distance, but perhaps their size is keeping them from being effective at that. It appears at first that they were trying to make sure that you left and stayed leaving, but now it appears they're a little curious and they're following you.
I'm just gonna.
Brent's gonna turn
I'm
around.
gonna turn around and
stare right at-
wave.
No, like he stares right at them, not saying anything.
So we're both turning around and looking at him at the same time.
Yes.
And I'm waving. He's staring.
All right, so the moment you catch him at is like he's trying to hide behind like a signpost, but he's wider than the signpost, so like he can't hide. And like he peeks out and notices you're both staring in his direction, and he just
Seeing him do that, Red actually laughs.
and kind of steps out, and then turns around and walks away.
Where do you think you're going, lads? Why not follow us? Why not follow us more close?
He was like at the edge of the snow, like 30 feet away. It's hard to see him, and as he disappears into the snow unless you actually follow him to hold up the conversation. Your voice will also get lost in the swirling snow.
Brent's
before
gonna
long.
just let him walk off.
Yeah.
Once at the edge of town, he's basically making it an ice ball, and he's hucking it really far.
Yeah.
No one's out this late, or they might be getting airstriked.
Funny coming from someone who can shoot literal fucking fireballs from a bow.
Oh, no, my arrows don't explode with fire.
I'm talking about how they feel.
Roll me a d4, you guys.
Oh shit!
One of you.
Random urban encounter.
Or the impact damage from that fucking ice ball hitting somebody.
All right, so I'm
Like
going to
it's
take the first one
fucked up
because it was
head.
first. So you are at the southeast gate, hanging out. So you are next to the inn, just kind of chilling because the inn is near the southeast gate. Throwing snowballs. There's a couple guards near the gate. Do you actually go outside the gate, or are you just at the edge of town, still inside the walls?
The guards are gonna see a snowball fly over the wall.
Are you? So you're inside the walls, throwing
Yes.
out of the walls. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So the guards don't mind. They don't care. You're throwing snow out of the city. Great. Thank you. More people to remove snow is good.
I imagine there's like a small crater where that first snowball fucking lands. Like what the fuck? That's not a snowball.
One of the guards will come over and say, "Hey, if you want, we got some work shoveling snow for you. You look big and capable.
Depends. Do I get paid?
Oh, you can get paid in food and maybe room and board. All those
Works
things
for
are hard to
me.
come by around here. All right.
Looks better
Well,
than going wherever those idiots are at.
It's getting cold though, so why don't you come back in the morning? Talk to Rebin, and she'll tell you what you can do.
And who is that?
Oh, she's guard captain. Should actually be in the inn over there.
Does this inn have any open rooms right
No, but maybe if the snow's let up.
Thanks for the information. He's gonna walk back to the fucking
If you're
train.
still looking for a place in town, you could try the trading post, although they're charging about 4 times what it should be. You could try the brewery. They might be able to put you up inside the vat rooms if you're not going to be too nosy about it. You could also try the church. I know that they've been taking in some refugees, so it's really just how much gold you got and how dingy you want to be about it.
I'm gonna open his coin bag. It's gonna be a fly that flies out.
Maybe the church for you then.
I'm gonna hand you 10 gold. I'm gonna go out hunting, see if I can make a little bit of money. Go get yourself a room.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna try the trade post first, and then I'll try other places.
Yep.
So
I'll meet you there in the morning.
Who's doing what? Sorry, you're heading to the trading post then, Ren? Okay. Then as you arrive, the door is unlocked. The halfling greets you and says, "Oh, you were with those other fellas, weren't you?"
Never mind. She turns around.
Oh, the door closes.
He's going to probably fucking brewery and trying there.
All right. If you head to the brewery, you will actually find that it is closed and locked. And there you can see that there are some lights on inside, but what do you do as you come up to the door and it's initially locked?
Cleek is no longer
Give it a
following
minute.
Ren, for the
That's
record.
Yep. So Ren, what are you going to do at the brewery?
He just knocked on the door.
Okay. Roll a d20.
A soap rig where you lay your soap down. I think I get you
No one comes as you knock on the door.
He shrugged, and because he has the fucking wretched comfort level, he's just gonna go find a random spot on the street, like out of view, and then sleep.
All right. Most places in town are covered in snow, so you'll have to kind of like find maybe like a little
Could have bought a separate
place
room
under
at the
some
trading
eaves,
post.
or I mean, honestly, there's 7 beds and 6 people, so I don't know what y'all are doing, but
And Rand is currently pissed off at one of them. So
yep. Our choices define us. Okay. So, Cleek, roll me a survival check.
Yep. I'm particularly aiming to get some larger game. Deer or anything. Deer, maybe bigger.
Do you have any particular like advantage to survival rolls?
Technically no. Unless you want to count the fact that it's just something I regularly do and my background feature plays into it.
I will say because you're having Ali with you, the disadvantage that you would have because of the nighttime blizzard will be negated. But
I'm hoping it'll help mask my stealth.
A straight survival roll. And then stealth if you're going. Oh wow, okay. And then stealth too.
All right. Is that at advantage at all for darkness, or no? That would be disadvantage on the perception check. So,
I'll say, Cleek, you and Ali work together, fly through the night. You head into the north. You head into the northeast. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please.
Ooh, come on, big game! Come on, big game! Advantage because I don't need advantage because of Ali.
Wow. Fire rolls.
My rolls are so good today. I'm going to pay for it in a week.
Eagle eyes on the blizzard night crow. Okay, so as you soar, not too high. You're keeping safe and sane so that you don't get lost in the white squall in the sky. You find, oddly enough, tracks through the trees where the snow can't hit the forest floor as heavily. You're able to find tracks.
What kind of tracks?
Of a moose.
Ooh, a moose.
You found a northern moose and a northern exitio. Well, it's a southern exitio, but it's a northern moose, more typically associated with exitio. But so you find the tracks, you follow them, and at about 11:58 p.m., you find the moose.
About? That's so specific.
13 seconds after 11:58 p.m., you find the moose. 2 seconds later, you've knocked the arrow. 2 seconds later, the arrow is mid-flight, and boom, the moose goes down. And you have hit a moose. And with that perception check, as you clean and dress the moose, now moments later, you see a little flicker of something moving back towards the southwest.
That's a lot of meat, buddy. Moose are big.
So I don't know how long it's going to take you. You have time in that at least the meat's refrigerated. But
it ain't spoiling.
But there is a lot to do, and also with that perception check, I'm going to say, while you were flying, you thought you saw lights in the distance through the snow, kind of like lighting up something.
Ooh.
But it was distant, and you didn't feel like going closer to investigate would be advantageous for what you were doing. It's just like, hey, see something over to the northeast. Because that's the general direction that you were flying in. I assume that if you were hunting for things, you went into the woods to do it. That's the direction.
Yeah.
So
It's taking a long time for Cleek and Ren to get
Yeah.
back.
So at this time, heading back to the Cayman group
I'm just sitting here like,
at about 11:58 p.m.
Yeah,
13
man, they're-
seconds after.
they're taking a really long time to get back.
You'll probably realize Rain's not coming back by like 1 a.m.
I'm gonna write in the book and just be like, Cleek, worried about you. Did you get captured? Do you need help? Get to the inn. Need to talk. You can reply to this message.
Best part.
Aw, you care so much. I'm in the middle of dressing a moose right now. I'm afraid I'm busy.
Hey, yo, Cotton.
Yeah.
What time is it? Doesn't that like shadow
Who's on
thing
watch?
usually attack us
Who's on watch?
about that time?
I don't think anyone's gone to fucking bed yet.
That's right. So
Yeah, should we like wait
3.
till that shadow thing attacks before we try to hunker down?
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone's passive is going to beat that. So Cayman, I'm going to roll it on you.
Wait, our passives won't beat its fucking roll?
It rolled a natural 19
Oh!
And it's a
Nope.
shadow
Yeah.
in the dark.
at night. Yep.
Well, that actually works against it when I'm involved. But it picked
Yes,
the
it does.
shadow under my bed, so I couldn't see it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like it hasn't. You don't see any. Well, you
So
guys
it'll
see
kind of
shadows.
like it'll come through the window, set off your alarm, and then swing at you because it had to come. It had to come through the crack in the door. So it gets to there. So I'm gonna say it doesn't surprise you. So
No, it's
let's
no
just
beep.
let's just quickly roll
Willy,
initiative.
willy. Oh boy.
Yeah, it had to cross the boundary, so that's unfortunate for
Who
it.
gets the pleasure of killing it? Well, I start out with a 20, so
I think you get the pleasure of killing it, buddy. Have at it. Beep, 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 beep.
All
Just
right.
the worst.
It's the worst alarm. Leon, do you
turn
want
it
in
off.
on this, or do you trust your party to take care of the shadow? All right, well, Drone, you're at the top of the order now.
is it through the window yet?
Oh yeah, no, it basically it slid through the window, and it kind of just like appears right here and is swinging at Cayman.
Okay.
I think it gets its attack though, because that was its action to come in here and start the thing. You're not surprised, but it gets its swing. So let's attack. That's gonna miss anyway. So coming through the window, and okay, but Drone
Nope.
with the 13.
Did I press that?
Did he press that? I don't see a 13.
Oh no, I was looking at Bron's initiative. Whoops. Yep.
Oh shit, that's no damage. Fuck, hold on.
Yeah.
Booming
You're using-
blade.
Booming blade on it. Oh, wow.
That
Making
was
a
not-
hell of a racket, buddy.
But did you roll to hit?
No, it doesn't roll. You have to make. You
Nah,
use booming blade as part of the
Yeah,
attack.
I was
Oh.
getting confused of where to go.
A 22 will hit.
I think it's about to die.
That's 10 damage.
10 magical bludgeoning. Did you use booming blade at the same time?
Yeah, so 2 damage for it. So it takes 12 if it moves, it takes 4.
Okay, yep, it's still alive, but barely, as the hammer slams into the shadows and little pulses of energy kind of.
Oh,
Anything
please
else
don't.
for you though? I clicked ahead, but I mean, technically, it's still your turn.
Nah, that's it.
Okay. Oh, and you should have had advantage because of flanking.
Yeah, roll again, just in case you crit, because
Just in
crit
case.
it dies.
Nah.
Nope.
Oh,
Dang.
Bronski.
Because it worked so well last time.
Oh, please, no.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Don't
Pop that
do it.
thing. Yeah, that hits. That hits.
I think it's
yeah.
dead.
Oh, it's gone. It was already hit, and that's 18 damage.
The pure dark light of Shar purges the shadow. That is a creature of Shar, so.
And turn order is done as you kill the shadow about 1 minute and 12 seconds after midnight. Cleek, that flickering shadow was the shadow appearing exactly 1,000 feet away from Cayman.
He saw that?
Yep.
Hey, Shadow's dead. Let's go to bed now.
Yeah, Cleek's out dressing a moose, so you guys go to sleep. I'll keep it on. Actually, we can all just go to sleep because if you haven't noticed, I've rigged the entire room with a fucking alarm. We'll know if someone breaks in. And it'll wake everybody up. So I'm going to pretend to sleep because I don't sleep. Fuck.
Ha, have fun with that, vampire.
Asshole.
So Ren, at some point, trying to sleep through the night, Rune starts whining because Rune's cold and hungry.
I'm sorry, Papas. He's gonna stand. He's gonna sit up. Fine, we can go to the room. He's gonna give Ren his food. Not Ren, Rune his food.
All right, so eventually you come back. I will give everyone a long for what it's worth. Cleek, you'll eventually come back. Your hunting is hunting, so technically I guess you don't long rest until you get back. I don't know how that works.
My plan was to actually end up resting in a tree.
Oh, that's fine then.
In the middle of the fucking
Not in the middle of the woods. I was gonna get closer to the town, but yeah, no, I didn't plan on going into the inn. It's been a while since I've actually just had one of my wild
One of
nights,
your little
you
Cleek
know?
nights. One of my
Yeah.
wild nights. I like
Wild
that.
nights of dressing an animal, setting a few traps, and resting peacefully.
I hunt and slaughter in the woods. It is my birthright. It is my soul.
What's this? Ren actually
Then I
came
take
back.
a little nap in a tree.
Specifically for his dog.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, maybe once I finish dressing the moose and I get all of that done, pack up as much of the meat I can, wrap it up in the hide. You know, maybe I'll set a few snares, like just a
Cleek,
few
I think
snares
we
around.
understand you setting up
Go sleep in a
200
tree.
snares.
Okay. Ren, let's clear the air here a little bit.
He's just gonna look at you, not really saying anything.
The ring that I'm carrying is an artifact, weapon, or magical object to some really old dead vampire. A vampire who has given me the power to resurrect the dead. Blackwind never had that kind of power. Not when I knew him. And the people he's brought back were brought back shortly after they died with power that wasn't his.
You just sound paranoid and you're jumping to conclusions.
You know, it's funny you say that, and yet every time I've jumped to these conclusions, I've been right. I'm telling
Not
you.
that I've seen.
I'm telling you, Blackwind has one of these artifacts.
You know, if he does, I'll give you 20 gold.
I don't.
No,
No,
I'm making
you
a
don't.
bet.
You don't understand what I'm trying to get at. If Blackwind has one of these artifacts because you doubt it, don't you think he might want the one that I've got?
And why would he? He already has the power to raise the dead. Why would he want to do it again with a different artifact when he can just keep using the same one?
The ring isn't what gives me the power to raise the dead. The person behind it does. And
Why would he give someone more power? Then does it make sense? If they have more artifacts, why would they give more power?
Ren, Drone, and Cayman, please roll a perception check.
Fuck.
Not Leon? Or is...
That's correct.
Oh.
There's something shared by the three that are rolling. with
I
the others.
rolled initiative, not perception. It's 11.
Cayman and Ren, you will both notice in the snow 2 figures trudging along the road just outside the window.
Like out here?
Nope, on the north side. You'll see them appear right now.
Who the son of a bitch? Boom, boom, out, straight down, moving as fast as I can.
Ren's gonna follow you.
Wait a minute, I don't know that guy.
You don't.
No, never mind. I
What's
mistook.
he doing?
I mistook that for somebody I knew. Never mind.
Nope.
Oh,
Who the?
It's just a little hunched over figure and
Oh
kind of like
no!
this.
Oh no! Now I recognize. Oh no! I don't get any feelings from that, do I? I just see him. Huh.
Lizard folk with a crossbow and
Nope.
guy in shiny armor.
No. No, but yes. That's not good. Anyway, he's told me about them, Ren. The one who made them.
and what are them?
I don't know exactly. I know the pearl is one of them. I know the ring is one of them. I know Blackwind has one. I know Ramsey is looking for them. The only reason he would have to tell me about them is because he wants one of the people that he's given power to find them. He told me because he knew I would look for them and I would try to get them. I would try to collect all of them.
And have you thought about why he wants you to collect all of them?
I don't care. He knows I need them.
Need them for what?
To kill Ramsey.
You say that, but there's so many ways to kill people.
As I've explained, I believe, Ramsey's a vampire. I don't know many ways to kill
Ren
vampires.
pulls out a flask of holy water and wooden
Great.
stake.
Great. That is fantastic. Bron over there is a cleric. He encountered Ramsey. As far as I can tell, based on all of their reactions, Ramsey's not dead. So I think it's going to take a little bit more than a flask of water and a stick.
Then why not just kill him? Like a normal person. Throw something at him. Burn him. Alchemy bombs. Fireball.
How do you get to him?
You gotta track the man down.
You're out of your mind. You have no idea what he's capable of.
Yeah, I really don't. I've barely been on the surface for more than a year.
Ramsey is an inquisitor, and the inquisitors are basically the dark right hand of the Emperor of Brusonia. They're the guys who find people and make them disappear. End of story. Tracking him is out of the question, and we don't have the power to take him down. That's why I need the artifacts. They have power. They'll give me power.
And how do you know that's enough power to take him down?
I think he wants me to kill Ramsey.
How do you not know you're just not playing into its hands by collecting all these artifacts? Resurrecting some grand evil doing it.
Please. If that was his plan, he would have told me.
I doubt it.
Regardless of whether you doubt it or not, I need you to promise, right here and now, you're not going to tell anybody else about the ring. You're not going to tell them what I've told you. Nobody outside of this group can know what I have at all. Nobody.
Promise to keep being honest with me. And
I
not
will
just
be...
no halves truth. You gotta tell me the full story.
There are some things that I can't tell you because I don't know the answers.
And that is fair. But then there are some things I have to tell others because I don't know all the answers.
No, you don't tell. You cannot tell people outside of our group about this stuff.
Then how do I know who's in our group when you're trying to track down a crew that you think wants to kill you?
Our group consists of the people that we've been traveling. Myself, Drone, Bron, Leon, Cleek, you. That's it. Nobody outside of us 6. Is that good enough?
Hey, what about Fenlock? The person we're trying to meet.
Fenlock doesn't need to know.
Aye, good to know. Good to know who doesn't need to know.
Like I said, nobody outside of us.
Alright, I promise if you promise to be honest with me to the best of your abilities.
Sure.
That's all I needed to hear. And then he's gonna roll over and go to sleep.
Cayman will not roll over and not go to sleep because he doesn't sleep.
Why the fuck is Rune on Cayman's bed?
That's what I... Hey,
You hear a sudden thump from the stairs as if someone slipped on the top step.
And he's gonna get up, go and check it out as well.
Yeah, from over here.
Huh.
And
Come on out.
you find a lady on the top step sprawled over the stairs, and she looks up at you and is like, oh, hi. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Just fell heading to my room. Sorry about that. Could I step past you?
Yeah, are you with anybody?
Yes, I am.
Are you with the people downstairs?
Oh, they shouldn't be downstairs right now.
So you're with the crew?
Oh, the loud ones. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. Great.
Do you know them? They sing very well.
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
That one about the Gale Storm?
Oh,
Very,
good.
very catchy.
No,
very
don't.
catchy.
Please stop. Please just stop. Are you with like a group of people that just got in?
I've been here for 2 or 3 days. I'm looking for someone. Not
Who?
Well, not you.
You're not looking for a scaly guy, are you? Smokes a lot?
Not particularly. Should I be? Is that an interesting person?
Has good taste in cigars. Nope, I'm actually waiting for some people.
Oh, well, who are you waiting for?
Should be a group of like, I don't know, 5 or 6 people, maybe 7.
5 or 6 or 7 people. Well, there are some people over in the stable, and there are people all throughout the town, but
Yeah, no, it's a group. They'll be coming in together. So, with that said, you are not with who I'm looking for. How about it?
I hope you find what you're looking for as well, she says as she kind of slides into
Yeah,
her
you
room
too.
and closes and locks the door.
Ayo, Captain.
Go to sleep, drone.
No. I have a question.
Okay.
I know you ain't sleeping.
Yeah.
So, let's say we find Blackwin.
Yep.
We do whatever we needs to get done. We find Ramsey. Who does what needs to get done.
Yep.
What's after that?
Whatever you guys need to get done.
That puts a big old smile on his face. It's like, hey, that's all I need to hear. And he's going to turn over and go to bed.
You guys help me, and I will help you. No matter what changes may happen. Kaven's gonna turn
We'll
over.
hold your honor to it.
Kaven's gonna turn over where nobody can see it. Take a knife out and just cut his palm a little bit, and then tuck it away.
Is everyone going to bed?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. Why did Rune move
yes.
from my bed to Cayman's bed?
I didn't do that. I don't know who did that.
I don't. This is for. Hey, dog. Look, I don't get. Whatever. Go for it. I don't care.
Alright, so you have a puppy in your lap now.
Great. I guess he's kind of cute.
You're gonna fall in love with the fucking dog. It's that whole fucking dad doesn't want dog, dad the dog.
So, if everyone's heading to bed and falling asleep,
Yep. Eventually, the alarms will wear off in 8 hours.
is anyone on watch?
Cayman the whole fucking time.
All right, Cayman, roll perception.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Cayman roll perception. Yep.
Wow.
Ding. Wowzers.
That's pretty good. So, is Rune sleeping with Cayman, or is that
Yes, he is. Rune is sleeping with Cayman.
I
all right?
guess. It's just,
Cool.
good boy. Good boy.
All right. So, Cayman, you'll notice a little late. Like you're actually very attentive, right? Paying attention, but you don't notice the fade. You don't notice something blink out of your consciousness. And a moment later, after you kind of just you feel like you blink, and suddenly you feel a little wash of cold air, a little sniff of the outside of pine trees, and then the door to the outside is closing, and Fenlock is standing in front of you.
And what do you know? Cayman will just go, hey,
Why didn't you let me know you were in town?
stone only works once per day.
She just looks at you with a hard stare, and you can feel both of your hands with no, like, just be lifted up as if someone grabbed you by the wrists and pulled your hands up, and she's looking at your hands from, like, 5-10 feet away, and she sees your ring.
Get your eyes off it right now.
All right, roll to contest the grapple check, because she's grappling you. Yeah, you.
Ballsy.
Damn.
Ballsy. I'm gonna put her in the famous Cayman pirate jutsu.
I mean, she didn't touch you. She's standing 10 feet away. She didn't even lift her hands. You just felt your hands be grabbed and lifted. And she was looking at your hands.
He's gonna clamp his right hand over the left and say, "Look, I've already put a lot of trust in you by even telling you we were coming this way. Don't ruin it.
If everything that I've read is right, that thing is more dangerous than you are.
Huh. Great. I don't care. Sit down.
She sees your hand is like, blackened and
Yeah.
looks messed up too, and she's like, it doesn't look like it's doing you any good.
Well, it's not killing me anymore, so that's a plus. Go ahead and sit down. Wherever.
She'll step she'll actually glance at like the space to her next to her and take a step back and sit on that mattress there.
So, before we get started, I got something that's been bugging me for a real long time now. I need you to answer some questions very honestly.
She's staring at you.
Ramsey, when you met up with him, during your work, when you still worked for him, can you just tell me when you would meet him?
What do you mean?
Like, did you ever meet him during the day, out in the open, under the sunlight?
I believe so. Yes, I've met him more than once out in the sunlight. Why?
Was he covered up when you met him out in the sunlight?
He wears that armor of his most anywhere he goes. I've seen him out of it. Seldom.
In the light, or
In the light, I've seen him, yes. What are you playing at?
Ramsey's after the ring, Fenlock, and I need to know why.
She sits and thinks for a minute. I've been investigating Ramsey in particular for a while. A very charismatic, very well liked inquisitor in some circles. My organization has been investigating him. We believe that he may have an artifact of great power, but
No.
we're not sure of any relation to the ring you have.
He has an artifact.
We believe this to be true, yes. A mask.
What does the mask do? If you know.
Go ahead and roll insight. As a wry smile crosses her face.
Nope. Nope. Ugh, for the love. Nothing. Nothing.
Yep, nothing.
Alright, so you won't tell me.
The mask is more dangerous than that ring.
Maybe. I don't know. More dangerous than the ring, huh?
Dangerous enough that it is the reason that I'm doing all of this. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for that mask, and it is my duty to destroy it.
Little conjecture here. Let's say. Alright, I'll just come out with it. Because I had the impression Ramsey might be a vampire, which is why he's after this ring.
I don't have any evidence in my investigations that Inquisitor Sebastian Ramsey is a vampire. I have seen his reflection in a mirror. I have seen him cross running water. I have seen him in the daylight.
Well,
I'm not sure what other tests there would be. I haven't met a vampire as such myself.
seems like I have some questions for somebody else.
He's actually a werewolf.
Anyway, that's not really relevant anymore. All I know is I'm gonna kill him.
I'm not sure if you would be able to at this point, but if you could, it may solve us some
Not yet.
problems.
Not yet. I know I can't. Not yet. Not a chance. But I am going to. This ring is part of what will allow me to do that. There are... Let's just say I have a plan.
And how is it that you are able to avoid detection by the Inquisitor?
Frankly, that's none of your business. But I have another object that's been keeping me concealed. That's why I'm still alive. That's why you can't get messages to me unless I want you to.
Yes, it frustrates a number of things.
Sorry, but you know everybody else in the group, so... Well, you know...
She glances and she's like...
Yeah, you know a couple of them.
I recognize a hunter, and... Is that...
Yeah, so... You can
Cayman,
always
you're
get
the only
in
one
touch.
awake. Roll insight.
Fuck.
Yep.
She must know about... Ding! Oh, you know him?
I don't know him, but he's familiar looking in some ways.
Yeah, his name is, Ren. Don't really know much about him. He just kind of fell in with us. That one's Drone. That's Leon.
I
And
know
of
these
course,
two.
you know Bron very well. So, despite everybody's best efforts, I'm still alive, and I'm still bringing us forward. Right now, I'm chasing somebody.
If it's not Ramsey, then it should be, if that's your goal. But
Eventually.
who are you chasing, Cayman Marith? You're not headed to Morocco, you're not headed to Punjab, you're not trying to put these winter storms to rest.
No.
Is it the rumors of your captain that you're chasing?
Yeah, it is. He has something. I think he has something, and I need it. He's a different man from who he used to be, Fenlock. A very, very different man.
Well, I haven't met him, so I wouldn't know, but it's my job to get all of you coordinated so that we can go and finish this task that we have laid before ourselves.
Regardless of where you all go, unless they convince you otherwise, we're taking down the Black Wind. Brightleaf was taken by some associates of the Black Wind.
Oh.
Huh?
And I
Since when?
decided the gem crests,
They didn't take her.
they were involved.
They were involved.
They
right?
were involved.
They were
But
involved.
are they
and
really
are-
associates of Blackwind? I'm sure they know Blackwind, but are they directly involved?
They
with
were.
They
were
straight up said that they had been with him and left his
Oh.
his company in order to come
Fair
towards.
enough.
Like that was where they were last.
Yep.
They said that explicitly. So,
So,
well, this time I see that people. Oh, you finish your thought there.
oh well, I was just gonna say. So, unless they can convince you to go after Brightleaf on a suicide mission, I need you to tell me if you've picked up any rumors of Blackwind's whereabouts. Because right now, all I know is north, and I don't know what's north.
Blackwind is not our target or our destination. Even if I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you. That's not why I'm here or you're here.
Who are you after?
I'm here to complete the task the unicorns have laid before me. But I have been getting news from Inquisitor Ramsey. He's aware that Brightleaf has been taken,
Yeah, of course he is.
and he is headed north.
It's too soon. We can't take him.
Well, he is coming here first. It is not my choice, but he is on his way.
Yeah.
Whatever choices you want to make, you can be a leal servant or you can hide.
Fenlock, if we stay here, we're all dead. You know that as well as I do.
The slight inclination of her head lets you know that she is very aware. I haven't revealed my hand yet, and I
Good.
still don't know if Ramsey bears this mask that I'm looking for, but I do know that I cannot be seen with you and that you cannot be seen by him. Or
His eye.
it may well. His eye?
His left eye.
The one he lost?
Yeah. Rhea said it was shiny.
Rhea. She's
The
not
halfling.
with you.
No, she left.
But
Too much for her. But she could see magic and his left
when
eye.
did she leave? When did she leave?
A couple weeks ago, on the other end of the fucking mountain.
That's not what he told.
What did he tell you?
He told me that she was still with the rest of you, as little as a week ago.
No.
I
She
think
left.
that we may be in danger.
We need to go.
More danger even than you know.
Great. Great. I have a fucking Inquisitor hunting me down. I have my old captain looking for me. And now you're telling me we're in even more danger?
She glances to the side and says, "He still has the blood of those two. And the bird is still with you, correct?"
Yeah, he's out.
Unless you have 3 more of those rings, any of you can. And unless I wish to give up my cover, I can't just disappear.
He can't
Although
see me.
I understand that at this point.
But he can still follow them, son of a bitch. Well,
I believe he's headed north. Something to do with Brightleaf.
I don't. If everybody votes in favor of it, that's where we'll go, and we'll get Brightleaf. But we are going to find Blackwind after.
Then perhaps you should assemble your crew. We have some fast decisions to make in the morning.
Oh, the others are on the way.
Yes, I've been in contact with them. They landed in Morocco last night, or I suppose several hours ago, as the case may be.
Ranglap's after the same thing I am.
I figured as much. We don't have time for that right now, though.
Damn. Damn. I'm so close.
If you need me, I'm staying at the church.
Why did you
using-
have to?
Hmm?
Why did you have to bring such bad news?
Why did you have to take so long? Why did you have to put that ring on?
Look,
I heard
I
that
didn't.
Therogad found you with it. You could have just given it to him. He's trustworthy.
No,
No.
no. Because right now, if any of us die, they're dead. I'm the only thing standing in between us and death.
She stands up kind of abruptly and says, well, that's another cause for alarm. Puts her foot into the space of your other alarm, which caused a ding, 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 ding. And she says, I'm staying under the pseudonym Lady Fail at the church. And she steps out and disappears.
Wait,
She set the alarm off. Red's gonna
How
wake
did
up.
she-
What the
how
fuck?
did she set the alarm off?
I guess she knew it was there.
But I thought I specifically said she was allowed in.
Oh, you did say that she was allowed in? Okay, well then she would not have set it off because she could not have. Okay.
Yeah, I specifically said on the off chance she shows up,
Right. Okay.
she's allowed
You
in.
came and said that. I remember it.
Yeah, you did. I remember it now too. Off chance. Okay. Well, so that would then be the conclusion of the session for the night. I know people have
I
to
get
dip
what
out.
she was going for. We'll leave off with everybody get up.
Yep, basically that's what she was going for.
Barely fucking slept.
So I
Too
hope
bad.
everyone had fun. I know that everyone didn't really sleep. I think at this point you all have, I'm just going to say you get your long rests. Everyone gets your long rests. You've rested enough. You trudged through the snow. You rested. But next week when we start up, it will be morning. And you will have to decide what you want to do. Good night, Leon.
Yeah.
And you know, I will say this. There's more than one path you can take here. So
I know the path I want to take.
Night,
have a
Bron.
good night, Bron.
The path of the party is going after Brightleaf. We all know that.
I don't know that. As the DM, I honestly don't know that. So
I know which way I want to go. I don't know where
Bron is
everybody else.
honestly not
Sick.
like 100% to go after Brightleaf. He's kind of like, eh.
I got 6 main different paths that you can take. So it's kind of like I don't know
My
which one
biggest
to do.
concern is why she thinks Ren is familiar. Because he's a very distinct character. It's hard to forget him if you've met him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who could that be. Maybe you'll find out.
Man.
Who knows?
Man, you gotta drop those hooks somewhere. See who picks them up. Sleeping man gets told to someone else that they look familiar. Little something there. I wonder why.
Definitely makes me curious.
Hopefully, eventually,
same
Ren will
time.
figure out his last name.
At the same time, I'm really surprised that you guys decided to sleep at the trading post instead of at the inn. Excellent
It had a
choice.
room. It had a room.
Excellent choice. Very different outcome. There are
I
like 5.
bet.
There are like 4 or 5 different places that are set up to be sleepable, atable, or whatever, and you picked this specific one. So,
You
fun
offered, otherwise we were gonna go look for rooms to stay in, but then you were like, he was about to say that there
He
are rooms.
was. He came forward and was like, "Hey, do you want to?" Oh, jeez, and just ran. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you
If
came
you
back
hadn't dropped
inside.
that, if you hadn't dropped that, I was gonna be like, all right, let's go find a place to sleep and see what happens. I'm nervous about the fucking